Welcome back, guys. We're back with another interesting story, which is on what if Bella became the most powerful vampire? Before starting, don't forget to like and subscribe our channel for more, so let's get started on story. Bella Pov. It's been 20 years since he left me. Yep, you heard me, 20 years. I was turned into a vampire a few years after he left, and I have never been happier. I guess you'd probably want to know what happened, so here goes. Flashback. As I was on my way to the Cullens, I started to think about how life would have been if I never met the Cullens. I would have never learned about vampires or werewolves, but I don't regret anything. At least it makes me special in a sort of way. I've always thought of myself as an ordinary girl. All I am is brown hair and brown eyes. I don't even know what Edward saw in me. That's why I know that my Cinderella life is not going to last forever. Little did I know that I was completely right. I parked in front of their house and I started to hear sounds. Not just any sound, but the sound of moaning. I ran inside their house, but I was stopped by Alice. "Bella, please don't go in there," she pleaded. I didn't care. I pushed the door open to Edward's room and saw him in a compromising position with a beautiful strawberry blonde. "Bella," he whispered. I ran and ran. I knew it. I knew that it would not last forever. I was crying my heart out. I broke down and curled up on the floor. No one can mend me back now. Jacob imprinted on a girl named Catherine only a few weeks ago. I knew that I was not about to ruin their relationship. I kept crying. A few moments later, Sam found me in the same place and position that I was in the first time Edward decided to leave me. He just carried me and shook his head disapprovingly. That was when I promised myself that I was not going to go back to my zombie state. I will not let the people I love suffer because of me. "Sam, it's all right," I said. "Are you sure? You looked pretty vulnerable back there," he said. "No, really, it's okay. I decided that I shouldn't go back to my old zombie state because of a stupid bloodsucker who never loved me," I said while emphasizing on bloodsucker. "I'm proud of you, Bella. You need to go on and live your life," he said. "Can you help me get back to my house? I'm still pretty shaken up," I said. "All right," he replied. We arrived back at my house and Charlie was going into hysterics. "Where have you been?" I was so worried. "Who was it? Was it Cullen again?" "I swear I will," I cut him off. "Dad, seriously chill, I'm okay." "And yes, it was him, but trust me, we're done and this time it's for good," I said. He nodded and I went up to my room. The next day rumors were already started about how the Cullens left Forks. I was actually happy though. I can't believe that they didn't say anything about it. I knew that Alice definitely knew, yet she didn't tell me. I will never forgive her for that. 3 years later, as I went to school, I heard that we were having 7 new students. I really didn't pay attention. It was time for lunch, so I went to go sit with Angela. Right there and then, 6 students walked into the cafeteria. They were unbelievably gorgeous, pale, and had golden eyes. I knew immediately what they were. This was just fucking great. Vampires just walked out of my life 3 years ago and now they're back again. I left the cafeteria and went outside and sat on a bench. Then I heard the sound of music coming from somewhere. It sounded so beautiful, yet it had no lyrics. I looked around trying to find where the sound was coming from. I finally found it. There was a guy sitting against a tree with his eyes closed as he played the guitar. I unknowingly began to sing lyrics that fit the sound. "This heart, it beats for only you. My heart is yours," I sang. His eyes snapped open and he stared at me. He had golden eyes. It was then that I noticed that he was the 7th vampire. That's why only 6 had entered the cafeteria. "How did you come up with those lyrics? It sounded really good," he said sincerely. "It just came to me, and thanks, but I'm not a really good singer," I said. "Yes, you were, and it seems as though you could be a songwriter as well," he said. I looked down and blushed. "Thanks," I said. "How come you are not with your siblings?" "Sometimes I just like to get away and get lost in my music," he said. "You remind me of another vampire I met a long time ago." I put my hand on my mouth, realizing what I just said. "Why, you know about us? Vampires?" he asked, shocked. I nodded. "I dated one, thinking he loved me. Yet all that time, he was fucking another vampire. I fooled myself into thinking that someone as beautiful as him could love an ordinary girl like me," I said as I was on the verge of tears. "You are not ordinary. You are beautiful, can you not see that?" he said. Tears were now streaming down my face. "You don't mean that," I said. "I am ordinary. That is why everyone that I love always leaves me. That is not true. The way you were singing a while ago is not something an ordinary girl could do. Your voice sounded like bells and wind chimes, he said. I laughed. Wow, I actually laughed. What's so funny? He asked. Oh, it's because my name is Bella and you just said that my voice sounded like bells. It was just ironic, I said. You were weird, he said. You were just crying a while ago and now you're laughing. So I've been told. I guess I'm just PM Sing? It turned out as more of a question. He laughed really loudly. Loud enough for his vampire siblings to go out and check on him. What's going on here? A female voice asked. Hey guys, this is Bella. She knows about us, he introduced me to them. They all smiled at me. At least they're nice, I thought. I'm Andrew, 18, a tall muscled guy with black hair said. Anna, Andrew's mate, 17, a girl with mahogany hair said. Nick, 19, a guy with blonde hair and side-swept bangs said. Stephanie, but you can call me Steph. Oh, and I'm Nick's mate, 18, she said happily. I already knew that we were going to get along just great. I'm Mitchie, 19, a guy who was just as big as Emmett and he had chocolate brown hair. We could pass as twins. I feel like we'll have a brother and sister relationship. And last but not least, I'm Kiana. Mitchie's mate, 19, a girl said. She had black hair with blue highlights and she looked gorgeous. She could run Rosalie for her money. I turned to look at the guy the first met earlier. I'm sorry, but you never told me your name, I said. It's Dylan, 19, he said. I began to take in his appearance. He was about 7 inches taller than me. He had black hair in an emo hairstyle. He looked cute. Actually, you know what, that's an understatement, he was gorgeous. It's nice to meet you guys, I said. We could pass for twins, Mitchie said. Yeah, I noticed, I said while laughing. So how do you know about us vampires? Anna asked me. I told them of all that had happened. I told them about the werewolves, the Cullens, and all about Edward and his stupid lies. All of the girls ran to me and hugged me. No one should ever go through what you did, Kiana said. If we see the Cullen dude, we'll beat them up gladly for you Bells, Nick said. I grinned widely. What's got you grinning so wide? Andrew asked. It's because you called me Bells. No one has called me that in a long time, I said. I know that it is my duty to say this and I'm pretty sure that no one will object, so welcome to the family Bella, Mitchie shouted. We had a little group hug and for the first time in 3 years I was finally happy. I looked back at Dylan. We'll leave you guys for now, Anna said while winking at me. I grinned back at her. So, I said. Gosh, nice icebreaker Bella. I really like you, Dylan said. You do? I asked. Yeah, he whispered. But why? I am no one special, I said. Didn't you hear my speech a while ago, Bella? I meant every single word. Your beautiful blush makes my dead heart flutter, and the way you sang. It was the most beautiful sound I've heard in my whole entire existence, he said, looking deeply into my eyes. You mean it? I asked, still in shock. Yes, he replied. Then he did something that I didn't expect. He kissed me. It was a slow and passionate kiss. I found my fingers tangled up in his hair, pulling him closer. He pulled away and allowed me to breathe. Wow, I said while breathing heavily. So what does this make us? He asked me. Whatever you want to make out of it, I said. Will you be my girlfriend? He asked. Yes. I tackled him to the ground. The rest of the gang came out. You better take care of my sister, I heard Mitchie shout. I ran and hugged him. I am your sister now? I asked. Hey, not only his, but all of ours, Kiana said. Thank you guys so much, I said. No problem, Bells, Andrew said while smirking at Dylan. What are they doing? I asked Stephanie. Oh, Andrew is telepathic. He's having a private conversation with Dylan, she said. Oh, what are all of your powers? I asked excitedly. Okay, so Anna has invisibility. Kiana can shapeshift. I can change people's appearances. Nick can cut a person's senses off. Mitchie just has incredible strength. Andrew is telepathic, and Dylan can fly, Stephanie said dreamily. I wish I could fly, she said. Too bad you can't have it, Dylan said. Shut up, she said. 1 week later, everything has been great. I was getting along with everyone. I especially loved Stephanie and Mitchie. They were like the best siblings ever. But, I wasn't hanging out with them today. Dylan and I were on a date. Do you want to go flying? He asked. How I loved flying with him. It made me feel like we were the only two people on the planet. We were flying over a field of green grass, then he abruptly stopped. Look down, he ordered. I looked down and saw flowers laid out on the grass. The flowers were grouped together and it spelled, "Will you marry me?" It was the most romantic thing anyone has ever done for me. I was crying now. I know that it's only been a week, but I already know that you will be the girl who will stand by me in the rest of my existence. I am irrevocably and unconditionally in love with you and no one can ever change that. Isabella Marie Swan, will you marry me? He asked. Yes, 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 I said while kissing him everywhere on his face. Can you change me now? I asked him. Are you sure? He said. I'm positive, I replied. He kissed me on the neck and said, I love you. Then he bit into me and I screamed. End of flashback. I have the best power ever. I am able to gain the power of any vampire that I wish. I have more than 100. I even have all of the Volturi's powers after meeting them. So they don't bother me or my family because they know that I can kill them very easily. After a few years we found out a way to pass by time. We eventually formed a band. We were called Invulnerable. I love our band. I am the singer and I play the guitar sometimes. Dylan is lead guitar. Mitchie is bass. Kiana is rhythm guitar, and Andrew is on the drums. Stephanie and Anna are our managers. I love writing songs for our band. We write it together, but it is mainly me and Dylan who work out the music. We have a concert tonight and I was ready to rock and roll, or not. Bella Pav. You guys are on in 5, Stephanie said. Thanks, Steph, I said. I felt someone put their hands around my waist. I turned to see Dylan hugging me from the back. I put my head on his chest and leaned back. Are you ready? He asked. Yup, I said. What's wrong? He asked. I'm nervous, I guess, I said. He began to laugh. Well, this is a first, he said. I don't know, I feel like something is going to happen, I said. I'm sure it's nothing, hun, he assured me. You're probably right, I said. Hey you two lovebirds, cut it out, we're up in a minute, Andrew yelled from the other room. You ready to rock this town? I asked. Hell yeah, Mitchie said. We walked out into the stage and were greeted by thousands of fans. Now I present to you, Invulnerable, the announcer said. There were lots of screams that filled the place. Hey Seattle, are you guys having a nice time? I asked the audience. There were screams of approval. Alright, I guess we'll start you out with, It's alright, it's okay, I half yelled. I wrote this song about my ex who just left me hanging. I hope you guys like it, I said. You told me there's no need to talk it out cause it's too late. I started to sway my hips to the song, to proceed. And slowly I took your words and walked away, no looking back. I won't regret, no I will find my way, I'm broken but still I have to say. It's alright, it's okay, I am so much better without you. I won't be sorry, it's alright, it's okay, so don't you bother what I do. No matter what you say I won't return, our bridge has burned down. I'm stronger now, it's alright, it's okay, I'm so much better without you. I won't be sorry you played me, betrayed me, your love was nothing but a game. Portrayed a role, you took control, I couldn't help but fall. So deep, but now I see things clear, it's alright, it's okay. I'm so much better without you, I won't be sorry, it's alright, it's okay. So don't you bother what I do, no matter what you say. I won't return, our bridge has burned down, I'm stronger now. It's alright, it's okay, I'm so much better without you. I won't be sorry, don't waste your fiction tears on me. Just save them for someone in need, it's way too late. I'm closing the door, it's alright, okay, I'm so much better without you. I won't be sorry, it's alright, it's okay, so don't you bother what I do. No matter what you say I won't return, our bridge has burned down. I'm stronger now, it's alright, it's okay, I'm so much better without you. I won't be sorry, it's alright, it's okay, alright, okay. Without you, no matter what you say, it's alright, it's okay. Alright, okay, without you I won't be sorry. So did you guys like the song? I yelled. Woo! The audience screamed. Well, this next song was the first song that I have ever written. I was walking through the school garden when I heard Dylan playing on his guitar. I began to sing along with him using words that I created, and that was when we really put this band together, I said. A chorus of ahs filled the air. The song is called My Heart. Enjoy, I said. I am finding out that maybe I was wrong, that I've fallen down and I can't do this alone. I turned to look deeply into Dylan's eyes. I saw that his eyes were filled with love and adoration. Mine were too, and they were especially for him. Stay with me. This is what I need, please. I grabbed Dylan's hand and pretended to plead him to stay with me. Sing us a song and we'll sing it back to you. We could sing our own, but what would it be without you? I am nothing now, and it's been so long since I've heard the sound of my only hope. This time I will be listening. Sing us a song and we'll sing it back to you. We could sing our own, but what would it be without you? This heart, it beats, beats for only you. This heart, it beats, beats for only you. I was pounding my hand on my dead heart. This heart, it beats, beats for only you. My heart is yours. This heart, it beats, beats for only you. My heart is yours. I grabbed Dylan's hand and put it on my heart. Dylan. My heart, it beats for you. This heart, it beats, beats for only you. Dylan. It beats, beats for only you. My heart is yours. Dylan. My heart is yours. This heart, it beats, beats for only you. Dylan. Please don't go now, please don't fade away. My heart is yours. Dylan. Please don't go now, please don't fade away. Dylan. Please don't go now, please don't fade away. My heart is yours. Dylan. Please don't go now, please don't fade away. My heart is yours. Dylan. Please don't go, please don't fade away. Dylan. Please don't go now, please don't fade away. My heart is a chorus of ahs and screams filled the air. Did you guys like it? I asked. Whoa, the audience screamed. Sorry guys, but we have to take a break, but we promise to be back soon, I said. See you guys in 10, I said. Bella Pav. We walked out and went backstage. That was so awesome, I screamed. I know, right, Kiana said. I just love how it feels to have people cheering us on and singing along with the lyrics, I said. I know, me too, it makes me feel so alive, Kiana replied. You're on in 8, Anna said. Thanks, I said. You did great, Dylan whispered into my ear and nibbled on it. It made me shudder. You did better. I love it when you do screamo, I said. I did do great, didn't I? He said with a cocky grin. I playfully slapped his arm while he pulled me in for a kiss. Do you guys want to change outfits? I asked. Sure, they all said. I began to imagine everyone in different clothes. When I opened my eyes, they were already changed. This has got to be one of my most favorite powers. I can change the appearance of anyone I would like. 1 minute, Stephanie reminded us. You guys ready to go back? I asked. They didn't even answer me. Mitchie just grabbed me and put me on his shoulders and ran to the stage. Mitchie. Put me down, I screeched. I heard laughter all around me. I turned to look and saw that we were already on the stage and the audiences were watching the whole scene. Mitchie finally put me down because I was about to bite his rib playfully. That is my favorite move. They are afraid of me biting them because it sure as hell hurts. Are you guys ready? I asked to my family in the audience. They all cheered and screamed. Okay, here we go, I said. So the rest of the concert went by great. After the concert, we had to go and sign autographs. It was really funny though, because one of the fans was a dude and he asked me to kiss him on the lips. Dylan growled at him and he shrank back. I was trying to stifle a laugh, but I couldn't help it. And besides, Dylan looked really sexy when he was pissed. You guys ready to go home? I asked. Sure, they replied. Oh, I forgot to tell you, my family does not need to hunt. Another thing about my powers is that I can mix powers together and make new ones. But of course, only I own it. I mixed my power of changing appearances and making a person bleed just by screaming, into a power that allowed me to change food into blood. But it only changed into blood after we have bit into it. I can make it a permanent thing, so I did it for me and my family. So instead of hunting, we just buy regular human food. It's really cool. We arrived at the house and took our normal spots. Dylan and I were cuddled up together in the love seat. Andrew, Nick, and Mitchie were playing video games and the rest of the girls were doing online shopping. I started to take a liking in shopping after I was changed, and did it make it so much easier for Anna, Steph, and Kiana. When I was still human, they had to practically drag me out of the house. Hey guys, we're going to school tomorrow, I announced. Cool, the guys said. Sure, the girls said. As long as I'm with you, I'll be fine. Dylan whispered into my ear. I took that chance to give him a peck on the lips. You're probably wondering why we're going to school, considering that we are major rock stars and are known all over the world. Well, when we go to school I change our appearances so that no one would know us. And besides, we have lots of time to kill. I'm gonna go in the bedroom, wanna come? I asked Dylan seductively. Before I could even protest, he has already carried up into our bedroom and started kissing me everywhere. And well, the rest, you don't want to know. The next day, time for school, I sang as I skipped down the stairs. After being turned into a vampire, I lost my clumsiness and acquired gracefulness. I could actually walk on a flat surface without tripping on air. For that, I was thankful. I'm ready, Mitchie said. I took in his appearance. Wow, we really do look like twins, I said. Next time we see the Cullens we should tell them that you are my long-lost brother, who is my twin, whom I never knew about, I suggested. A light bulb turned on in his head. Yes, we will, he said while rubbing his hands together. That's really creepy, you know, I said. It's not as scary as hearing you and Dylan go at it for 10 hours straight, he said smugly. You got that right, bunny boy, I said while laughing. He glared at me. Oh, I remember that day quite well. Flashback, we were playing Truth or Dare and it was my turn. Mitchie, Truth or Dare? I asked evilly. Dare, he said. Okay, I dare you to go find a bunny and drink its blood, I said. That's all you got? I thought I have taught you better, he replied. I was grinning evilly. He had no idea what bunny's blood does to us vampires. He ran outside and chased a bunny. He grabbed it and started to drink its blood. He began to wobble. You see, bunny blood have this sort of effect on us. It makes us vulnerable to everyone. Whatever a person tells you while you are intoxicated by the blood, you will begin to do it unknowingly. This is exactly what happened to Mitchie. So Mitchie, I need you to strip off all of yours clothes and walk around the school naked, I said. He did as was told. He was caught by the police and we had to bail him out. Next time I see your brother walking around town like that, I will personally take care of it myself, the police officer said. He had complete lust on his eyes. Now I knew what he meant by, I will personally take care of it myself. That was just disgusting and gross. Not to mention every student in our school have already gotten a glimpse of him. It was damn right hilarious. The effect began to fade away. We were all staring at him. He woke up from his gaze and said, What? We told him everything that happened. He said, Oh, that is just cold, Bella, so very, very cold. Maybe I have taught you better. End of flashback. So back to the issue. We all drove to the school in our cars. As soon as I stepped out, I was hit with a smell. It was the scent of a vampire. No, not a vampire, but vampires. I saw my family stiffen beside me. They must have smelled it too. Well, finally, school has finally gotten interesting. Bella Pav, I took another good smell of the scent. I realized that it was the scent of 2 newborn vampires. You guys, there's 2 of them, but they're both newborn, I said. Poor things must be scared out of their minds, Stephanie said. Come on, let's go look for them, I said while dragging Dylan along with me. We searched for hours, until we finally found them. They both looked around 16. I gasped. They were twins and took on the looks of me and Dylan's faces combined. I immediately loved them. I decided to listen to the thoughts of my family. Damn. They look exactly like Dylan and Bella, Mitchie. Whoa, Andrew, holy crap. 1 Bella and Dylan is enough. Now there's 2 of them, Nick. Cool. Anna, totally awesome. Kiana, this is great. Dylan and Bella have always yearned for a child and now they have twins who look exactly like them, Stephanie. I smiled and looked at Dylan. He already had love in his eyes for the 2 children and mine did too. He looked at me and nodded. We both walked up to them. Do you guys know what you are? I asked. Vampires, they said in unison. What are your names? Dylan asked them. Alec, the boy said. Jane, the girl said. I laughed. Would you guys want to join our coven? Dylan asked. It depends. What kind of blood do you drink? Jane said. Actually, we don't drink blood, we eat human food, I said. They looked confused. I have a power that lets me turn human food into blood once you've bitten into it. It's pretty cool actually. It makes me and my whole coven feel human and not monsters, I said. That is awesome. Alex said. So we don't have to kill humans, right? Jane asked. No you don't, I said. Is it just me, or do we look exactly like you and your friend next to you? Jane said. Actually, my friend over here is my husband, and yeah we noticed. You guys could pass as our children, I said. Would you guys like to be adopted as our children? Dylan asked. I looked up at him in awe. We would love to, they replied in unison. Come on then, we want you guys to meet the rest of the family. They nodded and followed me and Dylan. I decided to talk to Dylan through my head. Honey, we've finally got our own little family, me. I know, and so far this has been the best day of my existence, Dylan. I felt hurt at those simple words that he said. He noticed. After marrying and meeting you, of course, Dylan, nice save, me. I stopped talking to him. I was still mad about it. I can tell that he knew. You guys, meet Alec and Jane, our soon-to-be official children, I said to my family. There was a chorus of, I'm going to be an aunt, and, I'm going to be an uncle, that filled the air. I take it that you guys are all for them joining the coven? I asked. Hell yeah. I'm going to be the best uncle ever, Mitchie shouted. Hey, us too. Andrew and Nick said. Come on my children, time to meet your new home, I said. We ran to the house. Once we got in, I heard a couple of gasps. Your house is beautiful, Jane said. Not your, it's our house, Jane, I said. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Alex said while hugging me and Dylan tightly along with Jane. Group hug. Anna shouted. We had a group hug that lasted about 30 minutes because no matter how many times we told them to let go, Andrew, Mitchie, and Nick still wouldn't. Come on, we'll show you to your rooms, Anna, Stephanie, and Kiana all said in unison. They looked at each other and burst out laughing. "'Kay, see you guys later," I said to the kids. "See you later, Mom and Dad," they replied. Oh, I can most definitely get used to be called Mom. Dylan was about to kiss me until I said, "I'm still mad at you." I left him there in the living room and stomped my way up the stairs into my room. I heard a few ouches and burns from downstairs. It was only a matter of time until... "I'm sorry," Dylan said with pleading eyes after barging into the room. "Apology not accepted. What can I do to make you forgive me?" he asked. "Nothing." He took a step closer to me. I stepped back. "Please forgive me," he said with puppy dog eyes. No," I stuttered. Damn him. He was dazzling me. He ran over to me and kissed me forcefully. I tried pushing him off, but I couldn't. It was either I didn't want him to let go or he was just too strong. I couldn't hold it in anymore, so started to kiss him back. He began to suck on my bottom lip and I moaned in pleasure. I grabbed him and pushed him onto the bed, and then I jumped on him. "Does this mean I'm forgiven?" he asked. Was all I could manage because he started kissing up my jaw. The rest of the night was very eventful. I was so happy that I now had a complete family. Me, my husband, and my 2 children. Life couldn't get any better. 100 years later, Bella Pav, I was cuddled up with Dylan on the bed. It's been 100 years since we met Jane and Alec. They're like the children that I never had, or never could have. Life was pure bliss. We eventually retired from the band 3 years after we started it. I have to admit though, I miss our band. Maybe I should convince the guys to start another band. It's also been 120 years since I last saw the Cullens. It doesn't hurt me to say their names anymore, especially Edward. I was still furiously pissed at them though. I could never ever forgive them. We're back in Forks. I haven't been here in like forever. I wonder what surprises are heading my way now. "Mom, Dad, we're leaving for school in 10 minutes, Jane shouted from downstairs. "Come on honey, we have to get dressed up," I said to Dylan while trying to get him to get up. He pulled me onto him on the bed and pinned me down. He started kissing his way up from my neck to my jawline. "Seriously, if you don't get up you won't be getting any for a week," I threatened. I saw panic in his eyes. He immediately got off from me. He ran to the closet and back fully dressed. Fine, let's go," he said. "Thank you," I said while kissing him passionately. We walked down the stairs. "So what's the plan this school year?" I asked. "Okay, so Mitchie and you are going to be twins, and so are Jane and Alec. You guys are supposed to be actually related. Andrew, Stephanie, and Kiana are going to be the adopted ones, and Anna, Nick and I will be brothers and sister, Dylan explained. So how old and what grade are we posing for? I asked again. So you, Mitchie, Kiana, and I are going to 18 and seniors. Anna, Andrew, Nick, and Stephanie are going to be 17 and sophomores. Jane and Alec are going to be 16 and juniors, he said. So does everyone remember the pairings? Dylan asked us. We all nodded. Okay guys, let's go, I said. Dylan and I rode in his car. Andrew, Anna, Nick, and Stephanie rode in Andrew's car and Mitchie, Kiana, Jane, and Alec rode in Mitchie's car. We arrived at the school and got off of our cars. We headed for the main office. I could already hear the minds of people saying things like, I'd love to tap that, or, she better not mess with my popularity. Hello, I said to the lady. Hello dear, who might you guys be? She asked. Oh, we are the Parkers, I replied. Here are your schedules and the school map. I am going to need to have you guys sign this paper by every one of your teachers, she said. Thank you, I said while walking away. Timetables please, I said. Everyone gave me their timetables. Okay Sue, everyone who is in the same year has the exact same schedule. Meaning Mitchie, Dylan, Kiana and I have the same schedule. Anna, Andrew, Nick, and Stephanie have the same schedule and Jane and Alec do too. Oh, and we all have the same nutrition and lunch, I said. Awesome, Jane and Alec said. Come on guys, see you later, I said to Anna, Andrew, Stephanie, Jane, and Alec. See ya, they replied. Bye Mom and Dad, Jane and Alec said. So what's our first class? I asked Dylan. Math, he replied. We walked towards the math class. Dylan's arm was around my shoulders and Mitchie was doing the same to Kiana. We walked inside the classroom. Are you the new students? The teacher asked. Yeah, we're the Parkers, I replied. Okay, so I'm Mr. Varner and please introduce yourselves, the man said. I'm Bella, I said. I'm Dylan and this girl right here is mine, so don't even think about it, he said while wrapping his arms around my waist protectively. I'm Kiana, she said. And for the finale, I'm Mitchie and Kiana here is mine. Mine, 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 he practically screamed to the whole world. Can you sign our sheets? I asked. He nodded and did. Okay, you guys may pick your seats, he said. I looked around and saw that there were no seats in a group of 4 that was available. Time to use my amazing persuasion power. Mr. Varner, is it okay if the 4 of us sit together? Please, I asked. Sure. He stuttered, you 2 in the back get up, I need you guys to move. Thank you, I said. Come on, I said while linking my arms with Dylan. Mitchie looked like he was gonna blow. Then he did. He laughed really hard. He even fell to the floor and started rolling around. Mr. Parker, get up this instant, Mr. Varner commanded. Okay, Mitchie said. Math class was really boring. All I did was make out with Dylan the whole time. I put up an illusion that we were just sitting there and listening to his lecture. I did the same for Mitchie and Kiana because they wanted to leave and take care of their needs. Next class? I asked. English with Ms. Bermuda, Mitchie replied. We arrived at the English class and followed the same routine. Introduce ourselves, me persuading the teacher to make us sit together, letting the teacher sign our sheets, and then taking our seats. After English, we had nutrition. We met up with the rest of the family and started telling out stories. Seriously guys, you should have seen Bella flirt with Mr. Varner. It was damn right hilarious, Mitchie said while laughing hysterically. Do you have any idea how jealous I was when you did that? Dylan whispered in my ear. What are you going to do to punish me, my dear sir? I asked seductively. Tonight. I will punish you tonight, he said huskily. I shuddered. Oh God, only he could make me feel that way. Come on guys, on to our next class, I said. So we have history with Mrs. Lopez next, Kiana said. We walked towards the history classroom. I did the same routine again and then the door opened. Ah, Miss Cullen, nice to see that you will be joining us today, Mrs. Lopez said. Then time froze. I mean literally. What the hell? After all this time, fate chooses for me to meet up again with them as in right now. But not if I can help it. With time still frozen, I met up with my family members and unfroze them along with me. Bella, what's up? Mitchie asked. The fucking Cullens are here, I replied. I heard Dylan growl beside me. I'm not going to lose you to them, he snarled. You won't, that's why I froze time so we could leave before they find out that we are here, I said. That's the best idea I've heard all day, Stephanie said. Come on then, I'll keep time frozen until we leave the country. We'll meet at the house, see you guys there, I said as everyone left. I was about to leave when Dylan pulled me aside. I love you, Bella. Please, promise that you won't leave me, he pleaded. I put my hands on his cheeks and looked at him in the eye. You will not lose me, because whether you like it or not you're stuck with me forever, I said. I love you forever and ever until the day we both shall die. Dylan pulled me in and kissed me with the most passion I have ever felt. We should get going, I said. All right, he replied. We went back to the house and packed up everything. We went to the airport and hacked into the computers allowing us to ride on a plane to Paris, France. As we boarded the plane, I started to concentrate and began erasing our scents, and I also erased the memories of the people of ever meeting us. So it's like no one in Forks ever even met us. Then I unfroze time and the plane took off. 10 hours later we arrived at France already. A fresh new start, I said while breathing in the air. Yes, it is indeed, Dylan said as the rest of the family was walking behind us. I will never trade this for anything in the world. It's about time I finally actually moved on. Before, I was just fooling myself, but now I know that this is the real deal. Bella Pav, it's been 2 years since we moved to France and life is getting really boring. I mean, it's great, just boring. Maybe it's about time we start a new band. Hey guys, I said. What up? Nick asked. Do you guys want to start a new band? Because, I want to. Life is starting to get really boring, I said. That would be awesome, Andrew said. And we're out, all of the girls said, including Jane. Aw, come on. Why not? I asked. Because, we'd rather spend our days shopping, Kiana replied. Fine then, you guys are no fun, I pouted. See you later, Mom, we're gonna go shopping. Bye Dad, Jane said. See you later, honey, Dylan and I both said at the same time. We are going to need a band name. Any suggestions? I asked. My Chemical Romance, Mitchie said. Nah, way too cheesy, I said. Linkin Park, Andrew suggested. Hell no, Newfound Glory, Nick said. Where the hell did you get that from? Come on, we need a really awesome name. How about Paramore? Dylan asked. Oh, that's a perfect name, I said. That is no fair, Bells. You only picked his suggestion because he's your husband, Mitchie pouted. That's not the reason I picked his suggestion. I just like the name, I defended. She has a point, dude. Our band name kicks ass, Nick said. Fine, but I still like My Chemical Romance better, Mitchie said, still pouting. I started to crack up. You think that's funny, huh? Mitchie said. Then he ran to me and started to tickle me. Ah, stop please. Don't stop, I pleaded. Oh okay, since you said please then I guess I won't stop, he replied evilly. Dude, she told you to stop, Andrew said. No, she said, please don't stop, Mitchie replied. Oh, I get it, Nick said while laughing. Stop tickling my wife, Dylan growled. Fine, there's no need for violence, Mitchie replied while smirking. He finally stopped and I was trying to catch my breath. I'll have to thank you for that later, I whispered in Dylan's ear through breaths. Back to business, we need new names. What do you guys want to be called? I asked. Taylor York, Mitchie said. Jeremy Davis, Nick said. Josh Farrow, Dylan said. I'll be named Zach Farrow. I decided to have Dylan and I to have the same last names since we could pass for brothers, Andrew said. And I'll be called Haley Williams, I said. A.N. This was a weird coincidence because if you look back at the first chapter, all of their descriptions fit exactly with the Paramore band member that they are posing as, except Dylan and Andrew have black hair instead of brown like Josh and Zach Farrow. I didn't mean for it to be like this, it was just a coincidence. The only person who is going to look different is Bella. I'm gonna have her change her appearance to look like Haley Williams. So Mitchie is rhythm guitar, Nick is bass, Dylan is lead guitar and backing vocals, Andrew is on drums, and Bella is the lead singer. Okay, so we're all set, I said. Wait, I almost forgot, what about you, Alec? I asked. No thanks, Mom, I have to concentrate on my studies, he replied. Okay then, good luck, I said. Thanks, I got to go to school. See you later, Alex said as he rushed out the door. We need to start writing songs, Mitchie said. Can we do that tomorrow? I said. Sure, they all replied. Then they all left and looked for their wives, which leaves me and Dylan alone. How are you going to thank me? Dylan asked. Like this, I said. Then I attacked him. I started to kiss his lips hungrily. He began sucking on my bottom lip and I couldn't help but moan. I dragged him to our bedroom, and there's no need for you to learn of all the gory details. Next day. You guys ready to write some songs? I asked. Hell yeah, Mitchie said. Okay, someone start a beat, I ordered. I let the music flow through me as I began to search my head for the perfect words. The music kept going until I finally got it. I wrote down the lyrics and gave them to the boys. I gave Dylan some parts to sing. Start all over again, I got the lyrics, I said. The music started again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Andrew counted as he banged his drumsticks together. I was tapping my hand on my thighs. Okay, here goes. Oh no, I just keep on falling, Dylan's sad face back to same old. And where's hope when misery comes crawling, Dylan's sad face, oh, my way I. With your faith, you'll trigger a landslide, Dylan's sad face victory. And kill off this common sense of mine, it takes acquired minds. To taste this wine, you can't down it with your eyes. I pointed to my eyes, so we don't need the headlines. We don't need the headlines, we want the airwaves back. We want the airwaves back, everybody. Sing like it's the last song you will ever sing. Tell me, do you feel the pressure now? I started to do my signature move. I was beginning to do head bangs. Everybody, live like it's the last day you will ever see. Tell me, do you feel the pressure now? Right now, you're the only reason. Dylan. I'm not letting go. Oh, and time out, if everyone's worth pleasing. Dylan. Well, ha ha. You'll trigger a landslide, Dylan. Victory. To kill off their finite state of mind, it takes acquired minds. To taste this wine, you can't down it with your eyes. So we don't need the headlines, no, we don't want your headlines. We want the airwaves back, we want the airwaves back. Everybody, sing like it's the last song you will ever sing. Tell me, do you feel the pressure now? Everybody, live? Like it's the last day you will ever see, tell me. Do you feel the pressure now? Everybody, sing like it's the last song you will ever sing. Tell me, do you feel the pressure? Alright, so you think you're ready? Okay, then you say this with me, go. We were born for this. I raised my hands to both of my sides. Dylan. We were born for this. Alright, so you think you're ready? Okay, then you say this with me. Go. We were born for this, Dylan. We were born for this. We were born for this, Dylan. We were born for this. We were born for everybody, sing. Like it's the last song you will ever sing, tell me. Can you feel the pressure? Everybody, live like it's the last day you will ever see. Tell me, can you feel the pressure now? Everybody, sing. Like it's the last song you will ever sing, tell me. Can you feel the pressure? Tell me, can you feel the pressure? We were born for this, Dylan. We were born for this. We were born for this. The music ended. I was in such a rush. That felt so good. I haven't sang like that in a long time. That was a kicking first song rehearsal, Andrew said. It felt so good. I haven't sang like that in a very long time, I said. I know, right? What was it, like 30 years? Mitchie said. Yeah, I think so, I replied. So what was the title of that song? Nick asked. Born for This, I replied. Good name, it fits it, Dylan said. Come on, we need one more song, then we can do more tomorrow, I said. Okay, Dylan said. Start a new beat, this time I want Nick to start out with the bass, I commanded. I was letting the music flow through me again. I think I got the lyrics already, that was so much faster. Okay guys, I think I got it, I said. That fast? Nick asked. Yup, I said as I gave them the lyrics. Okay, start all over, I said. Soon enough the music started again. Just talk yourself up. And tear yourself down, you've hit your one wall, now find a way around. Well, what's the problem? You've got a lot of nerve. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. I started wagging my pointer finger. No, you can't run away. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. No, you can't run away. You wouldn't. I never wanted to say this. You never wanted to stay. I put my faith in you, so much faith. And then you just threw it away. You threw it away. I pretended to grab my heart and just throw it away. I'm not so naive. My sorry eyes can see the way you fight shy of almost everything. Well, if you give up, you'll get what you deserve. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. No, you can't run away. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. No, you can't run away. You wouldn't. I never wanted to say this. You never wanted to stay. I put my faith in you, so much faith, and then you just threw it away. You threw it away. You were finished long before we had even seen the start. Why don't you stand up, be a man about it? Fight with your bare hands about it now. I never wanted to say this. Say this, you never wanted to stay. Well, did you? I put my faith in you, so much faith. And then you just threw it away. I never wanted to say this. You never wanted to stay, and I put my faith in you. So much faith, and then you just threw it away. The music ended. Maybe I thought of the lyrics much faster because the song was kind of dedicated to Edward. It was exactly like what he did to me. I have lost all my faith in him. Well, this is awkward, Nick said. I think that's why I got the lyrics so fast. I just kinda let go of all of my feelings, you know, I said. Yeah, honey, we know, Dylan said while stroking my hair. So what's the name of this song? Mitchie asked. Nice way to ruin the moment, jackass. For a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic, I replied. This is good for now. We need to do 3 more songs tomorrow, I said. Good for me. Sorry, I gotta go. Kiana says we need to spend more time together, Mitchie said while putting up air quotes. I laughed at him. Okay, go on. You guys can go too, I said to Nick and Andrew. All right then, we're out, they said as they walked out. So, I asked. Are you okay? I haven't seen you let out so much emotion in such a long time, Dylan said. Yeah, I'm all right. It was kind of due anyway. That was almost 100 years of pent-up emotion, but I'm okay. I'm relieved actually, I replied. He started kissing me once I was done talking. Ready for round 2? He asked huskily. You bet, I whispered in a seductive voice. He brought me up the stairs and threw me on out bed. Let's just say that our festivities were very enjoyable. I was so happy. We were finally back in business. Bella Pov. Guys, it's now day 2 of our song writing. We only have 2 songs. Born for this and for a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic, I said to the guys. How many more do we need? Dylan asked. We need 10 more, but we only have to do 3 today. We should be done by the end of this week, I replied. All right, so how are we starting out this time? Andrew asked. Do a whole new different beat. This time I want lead guitar to start out. Dylan? I asked. Sure, hun, he replied. They started playing again. I let the music hang in the air. They played for a few more minutes, then I finally got it. I think I'm going to dedicate this song to Dylan. I wrote down the lyrics and gave it to them. "'Kay guys, start from the beginning," I said. Dylan started out again with the guitar. I gave it a few more seconds. Here goes. Too alarming now to talk about. Take your pictures down and shake it out. Truth or consequence? Say it aloud. Use that evidence. Race it around. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. Don't the best of them bleed it out, while the rest of them peter out. Truth or consequence? Say it aloud. Use that evidence. Race it around. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. Kudos my hero. Leaving all the best. You know my hero, the one that's on. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. There goes my hero. Watch him as he goes. There goes my hero. He's ordinary. The song ended with a chord played by Mitchie. How'd that sound? I asked the guys. That was really good, Nick said. What is that song about? Dylan said. It's about the guy who saved me from a lot of things, and more specifically heartbreak, I said proudly. You dedicated it for me? Dylan asked. No, I dedicated it for Mitchie, I said sarcastically. His face dropped. It seems that he didn't get my sarcasm. I'm just kidding. Please don't look sad. Of course I meant it for you, I said sincerely. He hugged me tightly and started kissing me everywhere. If you guys are done, we still have 3 more songs to go. So Bells, what's the title of that song? Mitchie asked. It's called My Hero, I said. Alright, next song, Andrew said. Okay, this time I need Andrew to start out with the drums. Andrew, use this beat, okay? I said while I walked over to him and pushed him off his seat. Hey, he shouted. Shut up and listen, I commanded. I started to play a beat on the drums. You got that? I asked. Yup, he said while popping the P.K. guys start out, I said. Andrew started out with the drums again. 30 seconds later everyone else started doing a beat with him. I notes were dancing in my ear. A few more minutes into their playing I finally got it. Guys, I got it, I said, and they stopped playing. I started writing down the lyrics. I felt Dylan playing with my hair and I was starting to get distracted. His breath lingered on my neck and I was getting annoyed. Dylan, can you please not do that? I'm getting distracted, I said in an annoying voice. Yeah, Dylan, Mitchie said in a mocking sound. Alright, there's no need for the Parker twins to gang up on me, he said while putting his hands up defensively. I finished writing the lyrics and handed them to the boys. You guys ready? I asked. They nodded and started playing. No, sir, well, I don't want to be the blame, not anymore. It's your turn, so take a seat. I took a seat on the couch and patted the seat next to me. We're settling the final score, and why do we like to hurt so much? I can't decide. You have made it harder just to go on. And why? All the possibilities. Well, I was wrong. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. I drowned out all my sense with the sound of its beating. I pounded on my heart, and that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. I wonder how am I supposed to feel when you're not here? 'Cause I burned every bridge I ever built when you were here. I still try holding on to silly things. I twirled my fingers on my ears. I never learn. Oh, why? All the possibilities. I'm sure you've heard. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. I drowned out all my sense with the sound of its beating. And that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. Pain, make your way to me, and I'll always be just so inviting. If I ever start to think straight, this heart will start a riot in me. Let's start. Hey, I raised my hands in the air. Why do we like to hurt so much? Oh, why do we like to hurt so much? That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. I made my hands form a heart and put it directly on top of my dead one while my head was cocked to one side. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. That's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. Now I can't trust myself with anything but this, and that's what you get when you let your heart win. Whoa. One more song to go, I said. Name? Nick asked. That's what you get, I replied. What's it about? Mitchie asked. It's a song to teach teenagers that they shouldn't let go of their heart that easily unless they're 200% sure that they'll stick with the guy, girl forever, I said proudly. Okay then, next song? Dylan asked. You guys start a beat for this one with whatever you like, I said. Yes, Mitchie said. He was practically bouncing up and down. Okay guys, go do your little meeting thing, I said. They always do this. Whenever I give them a free rein, they take like 15 minutes trying to make the most awesomest beat ever, as Mitchie says. Your 15 minutes is up, I said. That was all the time we need, Mitchie said. You better make the most kicking lyrics out of this one, Bells, Andrew warned. Don't I always, I said cockily. Okay guys, start playing, I commanded. They started playing. Holy crap, that was the best beat ever. I definitely need to make the best lyrics I have ever written. I let the music dance in my ears for a little bit more. Okay guys, I got it, I said. Does it sound awesome? Dylan asked. Hell yeah, I shouted. I wrote down the lyrics and gave it to them. Start all over, I said. They immediately started. Well, these people are very eager. If I'm a bad person, you don't like me, well, I guess I'll make my own way. It's a circle, a mean cycle. I drew a circle in the air in front of me. I can't excite you anymore. Where's your gavel? Your jury? I put my hands out on my sides. What's my offense this time? I pointed to myself. You're not a judge. I wagged my pointer finger. But if you're gonna judge me, well, sentence me to another life. Don't want to hear your sad songs, I covered my ears. Don't want to feel your pain when you swear it's all my fault. 'Cause you know we're not the same, no we're not the same, no. Oh, we're not the same, yeah, the friends who stuck together. I crossed my fingers together, we wrote our names in blood. But I wish you could accept that the change is good. It's good, well, you treat me just like another stranger. Well, it's nice to meet you, sir, I guess I'll go, I best be on my way out. You treat me just like another stranger, well, it's nice to meet you, sir. I started to do some headbanging. I guess I'll go. I best be on my way out, ignorance is your new best friend. I started twisting my body a bit with my hands in the air on my sides. Ignorance is your new best friend, this is the best thing that could have happened. Any longer and I wouldn't have made it, it's not a war, no. It's not a rapture, I'm just a person, but you can't take it. I pointed my fingers to my imaginary audience. The same tricks that once fooled me. They won't get you anywhere, I'm not the same kid from your memory. I pointed on my brain. Well, now I can fend for myself. Don't want to hear your sad songs, don't want to feel your pain. When you swear it's all my fault, 'cause you know we're not the same, no. We're not the same, no, oh, we're not the same, yeah, we used to stick together. We wrote our names in blood, but I guess you can't accept that the change is good. It's good, well, you treat me just like another stranger. Well, it's nice to meet you, sir, I guess I'll go, I best be on my way out. You treat me just like another stranger, well, it's nice to meet you, sir. I guess I'll go, I best be on my way out, ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend, ignorance is your new best friend. Ignorance is your new best friend, well, you treat me just like another stranger. Well, it's nice to meet you, sir, I guess I'll go, I best be on my way out. You treat me just like another stranger, well, it's nice to meet you, sir. I guess I'll go, I best be on my way out. Woo! That was the best song we have ever written, Andrew yelled to the world. I know, dude, it was awesome, Mitchie yelled. Song name? Nick asked. Ignorance, I said very proudly. Perfect, Dylan said. Song story? Mitchie asked. Okay, it's about people who have matured, but other people are saying that the person has changed. They're judging the person whilst saying that they are not the same person anymore. I mean, of course everyone grows up and learns from their mistakes, so the other people are just judging without even knowing the true story behind it, I said. Sounded really awesome, dude, Mitchie said with a dreamy look on his eyes. We're done for today, I said. Good, we'll see you later, Nick, Andrew, and Mitchie said. See ya, I replied as they walked out of the music room. So Mr. Parker, what is my reward for writing all of those awesome songs today? I asked Dylan seductively. Reward? I'll show you reward, he said as he carried me to our room and threw me onto the bed. 5 days later. Awesome guys, we finished our song list, I said as I was jumping up and down excitedly. Bella, calm down, Dylan said soothingly. I immediately calmed down. Okay, our song list is as follows. 1. Born for this. 2. For a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic. 3. My hero. 4. That's what you get. 5. Ignorance. 6. Crush crush crush. 7. Brick by Boring Brick. 8. Brighter. 9. Miracle. 10. Let This Go. 11. Here We Go Again. 12. Misery Business. Our album is going to be called Ignorance, I said. Dude, are we an official band yet? Nick asked. Yeah, we are. I sent the disc to a recording studio yesterday and they loved it. Starting tomorrow we will be touring as Paramore, I said. This is awesome. We are now Paramore, an official band, Andrew said with a dramatic voice. Why yes we are, I replied. Bella Pov, you guys sure you don't want to come? I asked the girls of my family and Alec. Yup, Jane said. But why? I whined. We told you already, we would rather shop, Stephanie said. And I need to study, Mom, Alec said. But you're already oh so smart, I replied. But I want to be better, he said. Oh fine, but you guys are gonna miss a lot of fun, I said. Not really, Anna mumbled. What was that? I asked. Oh nothing, she said innocently. Aren't you guys gonna miss your husbands at all? I asked. I think it's time we all took some girl time, Kiana replied. Are you really sure? I asked. Yes, they all shouted. Gosh, no need to shout, I replied, I'm going to miss you guys so much. I ran over to them and hugged them. I was holding on to them a little bit longer than I was supposed to. Bella, you'll see them in a week, Dylan assured me. But, we've never been away from each other this long, I whined and pouted. I know, but I think you'll survive, he replied. Oh fine, I said. Mitchie, Nick, and Andrew went to go hug their wives goodbye while Dylan and I hugged our kids. Take good care of yourselves, all right? I said. Stop worrying, Mom, Jane and Alec replied in unison. Hey you three, if there is even a scratch on my kids when I get home, you guys would have wished to die. Again, I threatened. I saw them gulp. Yes ma'am, they said while saluting me. Yeah, what she said, Dylan said. If you guys are done, it's about time we left for our tour, Mitchie said. See you guys in a week, I said while waving goodbye. Bye, they all shouted. We got into our van. So you guys excited? I asked. Hells yeah, Mitchie shouted. No doubt, Nick said. Always, Andrew said. And you? I asked Dylan. How could I not be? He said. Where's our first destination? I asked. California, Dylan replied. I was ecstatic. I was literally bouncing on my seat. I've never been to California before. I wonder how it's going to be there. Oh my. Bells. Calm down, Mitchie said. How can I? I've never been to California before, I replied. It's not so great, Nick mumbled. What was that you said, Nick? I said while glaring at him. Nothing, he said. Oh, and by the way, no worries, I got the whole sparkly thing covered, I said. Good thing. It would be shocking if we were in sunny California and were all sparkly, Andrew said. I laughed. He was so right. Sometimes this changing appearance thing comes in handy. The rest of the ride was pretty quiet, until we got to the airport. Come on guys, let's go, I said. I was literally dragging them inside. I got to the desk lady. What flight? She asked. Oh, we're the band Paramore, first class. Flight 701 for California, I replied. Oh okay. Have a fun trip, she said while giving me the tickets. We boarded the plane and took our seats. Oh Bells, can you unleash your powers on us and let us sleep? Mitchie asked. Oh, don't be shocked. I did tell you that I had lots of powers, didn't I? Yes, Isabella Parker has the power to put people to sleep. Sure, why not? I replied. As to? Nick and Mitchie asked. Sure, I said. Dylan and I were cuddled up in our seats. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it, I kept singing the whole ride there. Dylan just kept laughing at me. You make a girl feel so special, Dylan, I said jokingly. I know, and that's why you love me so much, he replied. That I do, I said, then I started kissing him passionately. Then the speaker went off. We will be landing in 5 minutes, it announced. Well, so much for our makeout session, I grumbled. Come on please. One more kiss? Dylan asked. I shook my head while he mumbled a string of profanities about how the speaker ruined our moment. I just laughed at him. Later, okay? I whispered seductively in his ear. His face lit up again. Nick, Mitchie, and Andrew were snoring. I never thought it was possible for a vampire to snore, then again I never thought I could be this powerful. I snapped my fingers and they all awoke. Damn Bells, I was enjoying my sleep, Andrew whined. Yeah, it sounded like it, I said. What? They all asked. Did you guys know that you all snore when you sleep? I asked. They shook their heads. Well, you do, I said while laughing. Any reason you woke us up? Mitchie asked. 'Cause we're landing in. I looked at the clock. 2 minutes. Good reason, Nick said. Do you guys think that we'll be a good hit again? I asked. We always are, Dylan said. I want to change my appearance, I said. Go ahead. No one's stopping you, Andrew said. Yeah, but I need something that would make me look fierce. Oh, I know. I changed my hair into a vibrant red color. I also arranged my face a little bit, but I still looked like myself. Dude, you look so awesome, Mitchie said. Don't I always? I asked jokingly. Not after sex though, Nick shuddered at the thought. Really, I always thought she looked sexy and hot after sex, Dylan said with lust in his eyes. Yeah, why don't you tell them our whole sex life while you're at it, I said sarcastically. Oh okay. This one time. I shut him up by putting my hand on his mouth. "What are you doing?" I asked. "Well, you did tell me that I could tell them," he said innocently. "I was being sarcastic," I snapped. "Oh, I know, and have told you that you look hot when you're pissed and annoyed," he said. "You," I replied. "Well, this is awkward," Nick said. "Come on, I'm sorry," Dylan said. "Fine, I forgive you, it's not like I could last long anyways," I said as I kissed him. "We have landed," the speaker announced. "Oh yay," I said. "We got our stuff and left LAX. We went to go look for the hotel that we were assigned to." "I see it. I see it," I chanted. "What's it called?" Nick asked. "The Marriott Hotel," I said. So we unpacked our stuff and got settled into our hotel room. It had 4 bedrooms, one for each of the boys and one of Dylan and me. "What time is our concert?" I asked. "It's at 8 p.m., Dylan replied. I glanced at the clock and noticed that it was already 6. "Holy shit. We only have 2 hours to get ready," I said. "Hurry up and move your asses," I commanded. They did as was told and we were ready 30 minutes before the concert started. "What are we going to sing today?" Andrew asked. "We're singing 7 songs. For a pessimist, I'm pretty optimistic, that's what you get. Brick by Boring Brick, My Hero, Let This Go Brighter. And Misery Business," I replied. "Okay, are you guys ready?" Mitchie asked. "Okay." We all shouted. We all went to the place where the concert was being held and got out instruments ready. It was 5 minutes before the concert started. "I hope they like us," I said. "Of course they will," Dylan assured me. "Thanks, honey," I said as I kissed him. "It's our time up, let's go," I said. We got onto the stage. "Hello Anaheim. I'm Haley. This is Josh." I pointed to Dylan. "Jeremy." I pointed to Nick. "Taylor." I pointed to Mitchie. And Zach. I pointed to Andrew. "We're a new band, so please go easy on us. We'll be singing a song called For a Pessimist. I'm pretty optimistic," I said to the crowd. The music started playing. This is a song about love that was not appreciated by the other person. I hope you enjoy, I said before I started singing. Just talk yourself up and tear yourself down, you've hit your one wall. Now find a way around, well, what's the problem? You've got a lot of nerve. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. I started wagging my pointer finger. No, you can't run away. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. No, you can't run away, you wouldn't. I never wanted to say this. You never wanted to stay, I put my faith in you, so much faith. And then you just threw it away, you threw it away. I pretended to grab my heart and just throw it away. I'm not so naive, my sorry eyes can see the way you fight shy of almost everything. Well, if you give up you'll get what you deserve. So what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. No, you can't run away, so what did you think I would say? No, you can't run away. No, you can't run away, you wouldn't. I never wanted to say this, you never wanted to stay. I put my faith in you, so much faith, and then you just threw it away. You threw it away, you were finished long before we had even seen the start. Why don't you stand up, be a man about it, fight with your bare hands about it now. I never wanted to say this. Say this, you never wanted to stay. Well, did you? I put my faith in you, so much faith. And then you just threw it away. I never wanted to say this. You never wanted to stay, and I put my faith in you. So much faith, and then you just threw it away. The music ended and the whole crowd was cheering. I take it that you guys like us already? I asked. There were cheers of approval. Thanks so much. Our next song is about what love can do to you. For all of you people out there that are in love, make sure you don't give away your heart unless you're sure that you'll be with that person forever, I said. This song is called That's What You Get. The music started with the beat that I taught Andrew how to play. I started dancing around the stage until it was my turn to sing. No, sir, well, I don't want to be the blame, not anymore. It's your turn, so take a seat. I took a seat on the couch that was added for this song and patted the seat next to me. We're settling the final score, and why do we like to hurt so much? I can't decide, you have made it harder just to go on. And why? All the possibilities, well, I was wrong, that's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. That's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. I drowned out all my sense with the sound of its beating. I pounded on my heart, and that's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. I wonder how am I supposed to feel when you're not here? 'Cause I burned every bridge I ever built when you were here. I still try holding on to silly things I twirled my fingers on my ears. I never learn why, all the possibilities I'm sure you've heard. That's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. That's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. I drowned out all my sense with the sound of its beating. And that's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. Pain, make your way to me, and I'll always be just so inviting. If I ever start to think straight, this heart will start a riot in me. Let's start. Hey, I raised my hands in the air. Why do we like to hurt so much? Oh, why do we like to hurt so much? That's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. I made my hands form a heart and put it directly on top of my dead one while my head was cocked to one side. That's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. That's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. Now I can't trust myself with anything but this, and that's what you get when you let your heart win, whoa. Did you guys like that song? I asked. There were screams that already told me the answer. We have to take a break, but we'll see you guys again in 10 minutes, I said. There were AWWS that filled the air. Remember, we're Paramore, I shouted before going backstage. Miss Haley, there are some fans here to meet you, Jim, our bodyguard, said. Sure, what are their names? I asked. They're the Cullens, he said, but I didn't even flinch. Dylan, Nick, Andrew, and Mitchie growled. Don't worry, I got this, I sent to their minds. Sure? Dylan asked. Yep, I said assuringly. Okay, let them in, I said. I may have not been ready 2 years ago, but this time I'm ready. Edward Pav, why the hell are the freaking Denalis visiting? Tanya gets in my damn fucking nerves. Edward, they'll be here any minute now, Alice said. I just nodded my head, then we heard a knock on the door. Welcome my friends, Carlisle greeted them. Well, whatever, I just can't wait to see Bella soon. Hey Edward, Tanya said to me, failing at using her supposedly seductive voice. Hi, I replied. Edward, Tanya was wondering if you could give her a tour of the house, Carlisle said. Just agree at. Sure, come on, I said to her. Well, here is the library, I pointed to the library. Boring. Next room, she ordered. Bitch. I led her to all of the couple's rooms and the garden. I want to see your room, she commanded. Sure, I said. I mean, it's not like anything can go wrong, right? Well, this is my room. It's not much, but I was interrupted when her lips attacked my own. Surprisingly, I liked it. No, I can't do this to Bella, but I couldn't stop myself. It felt so pleasurable. I wanted to stop her, but at the same time I didn't want to. It was as if I lost my mind and I just began to kiss her back. I also let my hands feel her up. It felt so good, but it was so wrong. I heard the door creak open and I saw Bella standing there dumbfounded. Bella, I whispered. She ran. I pushed Tanya off of me and began to put on my clothes. Edward, just leave her, you know you liked what just happened, she said. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I liked it, but I don't love you. I love Bella. Get it through your damn fat and thick head, I shouted at her. I ran downstairs, but as I was about to open the door, Alice stopped me. Just let her be, Edward, she said. But I can't, I love her, Alice. She has to forgive me, I practically pleaded. Give her time to herself, all right? She asked. I dropped my head in shame. Fine. I decided to take a walk in the woods. I heard the whole conversation that happened with Sam. She really called me a bloodsucker. I just wish that she didn't mean it. I decided to follow her to her house. I heard her talking to her dad, and when she said that we were done for good, I couldn't take it anymore. I ran back to the house, dry sobbing. Alice Pav, I feel so bad for Edward. Stupid fucking Tanya, she ruined everything. I saw Edward walking into the house, dry sobbing. What's wrong, Edward? I asked. I heard her talking with Charlie, Alice. She said that we were done for good, he said. Oh, I'm so sorry. I would tell you to move on, but I know that you won't, I said, trying to soothe him. Would you guys mind if we left Forks? I really can't stand this kind of heartbreak, especially knowing that she's here, he said through sobs. Esme? Carlisle? I asked them. Sure, honey. We'll leave today, Esme said. We packed all of our stuff and went to the airport. I hope Bella would be okay. I feel like I'm betraying her again. Just like last time none of us said goodbye. I looked into her future when Edward wasn't around. I am glad to see that she is going to have a bright future. 20 years later, Alice Pav. I was on the couch snuggled up with Jasper. Edward actually let go of the fact that he and Bella are no longer, and I was grateful, but he just isn't the same as before. He decided to give Tanya a chance. He said that he truly loved Tanya, but it was only a lie and we all knew it, even he did. I was watching MTV when the guy announced a band called Invulnerable. It sounded like a pretty damn good name. I saw a girl with mahogany brown hair step onto the stage. "Hey Seattle, are you guys having a nice time?" she asked the audience. There were screams of approval. "Alright, I guess we'll start you out with, it's alright, it's okay," she half yelled. "I wrote this song about my ex who just left me hanging. I hope you guys like it," she said. She sang the song and it sounded awesome. She was a really good singer. I decided to look closer at her face and she seemed familiar. Very familiar. Her name was on the tip of my tongue but I couldn't quite catch it. Oh well, I must be imagining things. They began to sing a new song called My Heart. It was really sweet how she and that dude really loved each other. I could see it right through their eyes. At the end of the song I actually had tears brimming my eyes. "That was really sweet, eh Jasper?" I asked. "Yeah, it was. I know I'm an empath and all, but even though I wasn't there to feel their emotions, I felt like I actually felt what they were feeling. It was such an intense love," he said. "I could see it right through their eyes," I said. "Me too," he replied. We watched the rest of the concert. It was really funny how her twin brother carried her across the stage. They must have an intense brother and sister relationship. Even I didn't have that kind of relationship with any of my siblings. The concert finished and I was already missing them playing their songs. After that day, I became totally obsessed with their songs. I had every possible poster and CD that they had. I also had a variety of things starting from a pencil to a car. I'm like Sue obsessed. When I heard the news that they were retiring, I was hurt really bad. It took me a few years to get over it, but it was okay. The next day we went to school. When I was going to go into my history class, which I was unfortunately late for because Jasper wanted to have some fun, something really weird happened. It felt like time stopped for a moment, but it really didn't. Strange. I'm imagining things again. Get a hold of yourself, Alice. 122 years later, here I am again watching MTV. They were having a special show where they played the songs of some new bands that were playing. More and more songs were played, but none of them had that kind of intense feeling. Then a song called For a Pessimist, I'm Pretty Optimistic played. I felt it. It had the same kind of emotion that the songs played by Invulnerable had. I looked at the band name. Their name was called Paramore. Awesome name. I have a replacement band now. I don't feel so depressed. After the song, they announced that Paramore is going to have a concert tomorrow in California. "Jasper, can we please go to a concert for a band called Paramore?" I pleaded with him. "Sure, honey," he said. "They're having a concert in California tomorrow," I said. "Alice, we can't get caught in the sun, you know that," he replied. "Yeah, I know that, but the concert is at night. So please," I pleaded him with puppy dog eyes. "Okay, fine, I'll book the flight today," he said. "Wait, Emmett and Rosalie care to join us?" I asked them. "Where to?" Rosalie asked. "Sunny California," I sang. "Sure, Alice, count us in," Emmett said. "We're leaving tomorrow," I said. "Edward?" I asked. "Sure, why not, but I don't want to watch the concert. I'd rather stay with Tanya," he said. I just snorted. "Okay," I said. "Jasper, flight for 6, I sang through the hallways. "I'm on it," he said. The next day I am so excited, in less than 30 minutes I get to go to the concert. "Geez, Alice, calm down," Emmett said while laughing. "I can't help it. I'm way too excited," I replied. We made it to the concert and I was literally bouncing on my seat. They announced the band and a girl with fierce red hair was on the stage. She was hot, she must be the singer. "Hello, Anaheim. I'm Haley, this is Josh." She pointed to a guy who had an electric guitar. "Jeremy." She pointed to a guy who had a bass. "Taylor." She pointed to a guy with an acoustic. "And Zach." She pointed to the guy on the drums. "We're a new band, so please go easy on us. We'll be singing a song called For a Pessimist, I'm Pretty Optimistic," she said to the crowd. The music started playing. This is a song about love that was not appreciated by the other person. I hope you enjoy, she said before she started singing. I already memorized the lyrics to this song. I was singing the song along with her as I was rocking out. Whoa, I've never seen you that crazy before, Emmett joked. I glared at him. The music ended and the whole crowd was cheering. I take it that you guys like us already? She asked. There were cheers of approval, including mine. Thanks so much. Our next song is about what love can do to you. For all of you people out there that are in love, make sure you don't give away your heart unless you're sure that you'll be with that person forever, she said. This song is called That's What You Get. I haven't heard this song before. The music started with a beat on the drums. She started dancing around the stage, until it was her turn to sing. I immediately loved the song. My favorite part was when she sang, I drowned out all my sense with the sound of its beating. I loved that line 'cause it meant that she didn't allow her mind to think anymore. She just followed her heart, which of course caused her more heartbreak. The song ended. Did you guys like that song? She asked. I screamed at my loudest, causing Jasper, Emmett, and Rosalie to flinch. I just stuck my tongue out at them. We have to take a break, but we'll see you guys again in 10 minutes, she said. There were AWWS that filled the air, including mine. Remember, we're Paramore, she shouted before going backstage. Come on guys, we have VIP passes, I said. I dragged all of them out of our seats and brought them backstage. May I help you? A man in a uniform asked. Yeah, we're here for the band Paramore. We have VIP passes, I said in my most innocent voice. Last name? He asked. The Cullens, I replied. Okay. I'll be back, he said. I heard him talking to someone. Then I heard a, okay, let them in. The man came back. She said you can come in, he said. I walked inside the room and awaited a surprise that even I didn't know about. Alice, I heard a voice say. I immediately turned around. I was shocked to say the least. Alice Pav. Alice, I heard a voice say. I immediately turned around. I was shocked to say the least. What the hell are you doing here? I thought you were staying at home with your beloved Tanya. I spit out her name. Ouch, that really hurt Alice. He had a mock hurt on his face. But seriously, I replied. What? I just wanted to see what was so awesome about this band of yours. Sue me for being so curious, Edward Said sarcastically. Whatever, I said as we walked into the room. Bella Pav. The Cullens walked into the room. There they were. They still looked as beautiful as they did the last time I saw them. I saw a girl hidden behind them. She had blonde hair. Oh fucking hell. That's the same girl that he freaking cheated on me with. Calm down, Bella, you can do this. Hi guys. I said enthusiastically. Oh my god, you're so awesome. I love your hair, the way you sing, and everything, Alice said rapidly. Thanks, I replied. So you guys want to meet the band? Sure, she screamed. This is rich. They have no idea who the hell I am. Guys, they have no idea who I am. I sent the thought to the boys. What a relief. Mitchie, good thing. Andrew, and it better stay that way, Nick. Good, because I'm not sharing. Dylan, I just had to laugh at that. The Cullens looked at me confused. It's nothing, I assured them. Well, Cullens, these idiots over here are my bandmates, I said. We resent that. They all shouted. I just chuckled at them. Do you mind me asking, but what are your relationships? Jasper asked. Oh. He must be feeling the love and hatred in the air, like me. We're not related at all actually, but we're really old friends. We've all been together since birth, right guys? I said. Right, they replied. I just love these guys. Josh and I are dating. Jeremy, Taylor, and Zach all have girlfriends too, but they're not here at the moment, I continued. Paramore, you're up in 1 minute, the MC announced. Sure thing, I replied. Well, see you guys around. Then I was off. Jasper Pav. You just gotta love Jasper. Well, that was strange, I said to my family. Why, what's wrong, hun? Alice asked. Oh, how I love her. Stop it, Jasper, focus. There was so much love in the atmosphere and hatred too, I replied. I wonder why, Emmett said. Yeah, it was really weird, Edward Said. Oops. I completely forgot that he was even here. Sorry, Edward. It's fine. Anyways, I couldn't get a reading of their minds. That hasn't happened since, he trailed off. It's all right, Edward, come on, let's watch the rest of the show, Alice said as she dragged him out. Well, he took Tanya first, then they went out. This day couldn't get any weirder. Edward Pov. Boo. Sorry, Edward lovers, but I loathe him. What the hell? Why can't I read their minds? They're humans, I can tell, but how the hell are they shielding my power? Alice, Tanya, and I went back to our seats just in time for the next song to start. Bella Pov. Hello, Anaheim. Did you guys miss us? I asked. There were yes that filled my ears. Well, the next song I'm going to sing is one of my personal favorites. Every detail in this song was something that I went through. It's about a fairy tale dream that didn't end up the way I wanted it to. It's also about being caught up in love and then it was suddenly taken away from you. I really hope you guys enjoy this song. It's called Brick by Boring Brick. I finished as the song started playing. Dylan started out the song. I was dancing around the stage. I twirled around and did some head banging, then began singing. She lives in a fairy tale somewhere too far for us to find. Forgotten the taste and smell of the world that she's left behind. It's all about the exposure, the lens, I told her. I pretended to take a picture, the angles were all wrong now. She's ripping wings off of butterflies, keep your feet on the ground. I pointed to the ground when your head's in the clouds. I pointed up in the sky, well, go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole. To bury the castle, go get your shovel. And we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle, bury the castle. Ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. I added some headbangs so one day he found her crying. I lifted one finger up, coiled up on the dirty ground. Her prince finally came to save her and the rest you can figure out. But it was a trick and the clock struck 12, well, make sure to build your home. Brick by Boring Brick or the wolf's gonna blow it down. I pretended to blow something down, keep your feet on the ground. When your head's in the clouds, well, go get your shovel. And we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle, bury the castle. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole, we'll bury the castle, bury the castle. Well, you built up a world of magic because your real life is tragic. Yeah, you built up a world of magic, well, if it's not real. You can't hold it in your hand, you can't feel it with your heart. I clutched my heart and I won't believe it, but if it's true. You can see it with your eyes, I pointed to the crowd. Oh, even in the dark, and that's where I want to be, yeah. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle, bury the castle. Go get your shovel and we'll dig a deep hole to bury the castle, bury the castle. Ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba ba. The song ended and crowd was going wild. How do you like that? I shouted. Woo! They screamed. Want another song? I asked. I heard some hell yes. This next song is dedicated to one of my band members. Who wants to guess? I asked. A bunch of hands were raised up. I picked a girl who had mahogany hair. Is it Taylor? She asked. Ew, gross. No offense, Tay, but no, it's not him, I replied. None taken, I heard him say. Anyone else? I asked. I picked another girl who looked about 15 years old. Is it Josh? 'Cause he is just totally hot. Sorry guys, but he beats you all hands down, she said. I chuckled at her. Dylan had an all-knowing smirk. Oh. My. God. That was hot. I think you just overinflated his already big ego, hun. But yeah, it's about him. Anyways, the song is called My Hero, I shouted. Too alarming now to talk about. Take your pictures down and shake it out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud, use that evidence, race it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes, there goes my hero. He's ordinary, don't the best of them bleed it out. While the rest of them peter out. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. Use that evidence, race it around, there goes my hero. Watch him as he goes, there goes my hero, he's ordinary. Kudos my hero, leaving all the best, you know my hero, the one that's on. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes, there goes my hero. He's ordinary, there goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Then the song ended. Emmett Pov. I love him too. That girl just put into words exactly how I feel about Rose. If it wasn't for her, I'd be dead by now. I mean, I am dead, but you know what I mean. Don't pester me. An. Isn't that so sweet and funny at the same time? How cute. Jasper Pav, wow. That song was so touching. I found myself looking into Alice's eyes. If it wasn't for her I wouldn't be who I am now. Rosalie Pav, for a human, she's not half bad. And, gasp, Rosalie is actually being nice. Bella Pav. After the song ended, I went over to Dylan and kissed him real hard. I heard wolf whistles, so I pulled off. Later, I whispered in his ear, "Do you guys want more?" I screamed. I heard their cheers. This next song is called Never Let You Go. I'll let you decide what you think this song means, I said as the song started to play. Maybe if my heart stops beating it won't hurt this much. And never will I have to answer again to anyone, please don't get me wrong. Because I'll never let this go, but I can't find the words to tell you. I don't want to be alone, but now I feel like I don't know you. One day you'll get sick of saying that everything's alright. And by then I'm sure I'll be free pretending just like I am tonight. Please don't get me wrong because I'll never let this go. But I can't find the words to tell you I don't want to be alone. But now I feel like I don't know you, let this go. Let this go, I'll never let this go, but I can't find the words to tell you. I don't want to be alone, but now I feel like I don't know you. And I'll never let this go, but I can't find the words to tell you. That now I feel like I don't know you. After the song, it felt like a big weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. What did that mean? I think that I've finally let go. I don't even feel an ounce of love towards him. It's gone. All gone. Sorry guys, but we need one more break, I said. "Aw," they shouted. "Don't worry, we'll be back. And WHO are we?" I yelled. "Paramore," they screamed. "And don't you forget it," I said as I made my way backstage. As soon as I got there, I grabbed Dylan and pushed him into my dressing room. I attacked his lips hungrily and he happily obliged. We pulled away and he had a smirk. "What brought this on?" he asked. "It's all gone now, Dylan," I whispered into his chest. "What's gone, babe?" he asked. After that song, it felt like a big weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. Not 1 ounce of love toward him, Dylan. "It's gone. All gone," I said. He looked like he was glowing. He had a smile that reached his ears. He carried me and twirled me around. I laughed with him. He put me gently on the floor and began to passionately kiss me. I would never trade this for the world. "Bells. Dylan, where are?" "Ah, my beautiful eyes," Andrew yelled. "Nice job ruining the moment, jackass." I threw my shoe at him. He, of course, caught it. Dylan still had his arms around as I leaned into him. "What's the occasion?" he asked as Mitchie and Nick entered the room. "Yeah, what's up?" "Dylan is practically glowing," he said with a dramatic effect. I told them of what happened. They started whooping. They all hugged and twirled me. "At least we don't have to worry anymore, right, Dylan?" Nick asked with a smirk. I never doubted her. "What the hell are you talking about?" he asked. "Nothing," he replied. "Boys," I muttered under my breath. "Men," Mitchie yelled. "What?" I asked, confused. "We're men, not boys. I heard you, Bells," he said. "What if I meant it?" I challenged. "Oh no you didn't," he said while snapping his hands at me, forming a Z. I just merely laughed at him. "Keep talking like that and people will start thinking that you're gay," I said through laughs. "No I'm not," he said in a much deeper voice than his usual. This caused everyone to double in laughter. "Whatever you say, dear brother," I said. "Hey Bells, do you mind going back to your original appearance for a while? I mean until we go back out. I miss your usual look," Dylan pleaded. "Yeah, not that we don't like it, it's just we like you the way you are," Andrew said. "You guys are so sweet," I went over to them and pinched their cheeks. "I hate it when you do that," Andrew grumbled while rubbing his cheeks. "An even better reason to keep doing it," I replied. I closed my eyes and concentrated. I began to change my appearance back to its usual look. "Better?" I asked. "So much better," he whispered into my now chocolate brown hair. Then I smelled the air. Damn it, vampires. I saw Dylan stiffen beside me as well. I turned around and saw 6 figures by the door. The Cullens and Miss Bimbo. "Shit," I muttered. "Alice Pav." I decided that I wanted to see the band again, so I dragged all of my siblings and Miss Hoare backstage. As we entered I saw Haley in the distance, but then she turned into Bella. I stood there stunned. "Shit," I heard her mutter. "Emmett Pav, I am fucking serious," Alice is way too hyper for her own good. She dragged us all the way backstage again to see Paramore. As we entered the room, I went into shock. Is that even possible for vampires? Holy hell, it's fucking Bella? Shit, I heard her mutter. Jasper Pav, I love my wife and all, but sometimes she's just way too hyper. As we entered the room, Haley transformed into something else. Crap. Is that Bella? Shit, I heard her mutter. Rosalie Pavham, I wonder how my hair looks like. I hope it still looks good. As we entered the room, I broke out of my daze. I looked up and saw Bella take the place Haley. I gasped. Shit, she muttered. Tanya Pav, Miss Whore or Bimbo, whichever you prefer. I'm so happy that I'm together with Edward now. I don't even love him or anything. He's just way too hot. I wasn't really paying attention to what was happening, so whatever. Edward Pav. As we entered the room, I saw a girl with mahogany hair replace the lead singer of Paramore. Bella? Shit, she muttered. Bella Pav. Shit, I muttered. This is all you guys' fault, I said as I pointed to Dylan and Andrew. It's not our fault, we love you the way you are, Andrew tried to say innocently. Keyword, tried. Nice save, I hissed. What how huh? Alice stuttered. What are you trying to ask, Alice? I asked. How are you alive? She asked. Oh, I don't know. A meteor hit my house and gave me immortal life and superpowers. What do you think? I snapped sarcastically. You don't have to be mean, Emmett mumbled, thinking that I couldn't hear him. I have every right to be mean. Hell, mean doesn't even cut it, I sneered. It wasn't their fault. Don't be mad at them, Edward Said. Oh, the nerve of him. Then who do you suggest its fault it is then, Edward? I spat out his name. Dylan grabbed my waist and restrained me from ripping Eddie's precious head out. Dylan, let me go. I yelled. As much as I hate his ass, I can't let you do anything you'll regret, he said. Fine, I said as he let me go. Well? I asked him. It was Tanya's, he whispered. Fucktard, excuse me? I asked. It was Tanya's fault. If she didn't kiss me, we would still be together, he replied. You bastard. From what I remember, you kissed me back. You even started feeling me up, Tanya snapped back at him. It wasn't my fault. Jasper was sending back waves of lust at me, he shouted. Now, that made me mad. Don't you put any blame on Jasper. This was all of your undoing. She may have kissed you, but it was your choice to fucking kiss her back. So what I'm saying is that not only is it her fault, it was just as much yours, I yelled out. I'm sorry, he whispered. I don't need you to be sorry, because you can't do anything to fix it now, I said. And you, I pointed to Alice. I trusted you, Alice. You must have known. You could have prevented it. I swear on my life, Bella, I had no idea. All I knew was that the Denali's were coming. By the time you got to our house, that was the first time I even heard them doing anything. That's why I was trying to stop you. Please believe me, she pleaded. I used my lie detector power on her. She was telling the truth. I can't believe that I've been mad at her for the past 122 years for no reason at all. I believe you, Alice. I yelled as I ran over to her and hugged her with all my might. She returned my hug with just as much force. I say, Emmett, pouting. What's wrong? I don't even get a hug, he asked. Of course you do. As I gave him a bear hug, which he gladly returned. Bella, Jasper greeted me formally. Jasper, I mocked his tone of voice. He merely smiled, but that won't do. I also ran to him and gave him a bone-crushing hug. Bella, sorry for treating you the way I did, Rosalie whispered with shame. Aw. No worries, I assured as I went over to hug her. She seemed hesitant at first, but she returned the hug. And you, I pointed to Edward, I still don't trust you. But I must thank you, because if it wasn't for you I wouldn't have met my true family. So I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you, I said as I gave him a small hug. I tried not to give him the wrong impression. Edward Pav, there may be hope, she hugged me, Bella Pav. There may be hope, she hugged me, Edward. No, there isn't, Edward, I replied. What? He asked, clearly confused. There is no chance, I said. Oh, he said as he looked down. But how? He asked. I've got my fair share of powers, I replied. Powers? Emmett asked. Yes, powers, Nick replied. Nice to know you forgot about us, Bells, Mitchie joked. Ooh, I totally forgot, I said. I saw the Cullens looking back and forth between me and Mitchie. Mitchie ended up laughing like crazy. You should have seen your faces, he said through laughs. How do you guys look so alike? Jasper asked. He's my long-lost brother, I replied. I gave Mitchie a follow my lead look. He understood. What? We didn't know you had a brother. They screamed in unison. My family and I doubled over in laughter. We're not related at all actually. But we treat each other as twins, so whatever, Mitchie explained. Anyways, this is my family, I said. My big lovable brother Mitchie. I pointed to Mitchie. Mr. Dumb over there is Nick. I pointed to Nick. Hey, he shouted. Mr. Dumber over here is Andrew. I said. I slung my hand over his shoulders. Yeah, but you love me, he replied. Yeah, I do, I replied as I pinched his cheeks again. The Cullens laughed as Andrew said a string of profanities under his breath. We have other members, but like I said, they're not here right now. They're Kiana, Anna, Stephanie, and my kids Alec and Jane, I said. Kids? They all asked. I adopted them, I replied proudly. And this man over here, I said as I put my small arms around his waist, is Dylan, my husband. He's cute, Alice and Rosalie said at the same time. That really hurts my ego. I prefer words like sexy and hot. He winked at them. I playfully slapped his chest. He just grabbed my hand and kissed it as his lips lingered on our wedding ring. I knew exactly what he was doing. He was trying to show Edward that I was his, and well, it didn't turn out well. Edward growled and lashed out at Dylan. I got mad and froze him mid-air. The Cullens looked shocked. Just one of my many powers, I cleared up their confusion. It was you, wasn't it? Alice asked. What was me? I asked. You were the same person who froze time when we were back in Forks 2 years ago, she whispered. Yeah, it was, I replied. Why didn't you meet us then? She asked, looking hurt. I wasn't ready then, I replied. She nodded in understanding. I unfroze Edward and he fell on the floor with a loud thud. Never ever touch my husband again, I sneered at him. How can I not? He stole you from me, he shouted. No. You pushed me away with your Tanya, I shouted. By the way, where is she? I just noticed that she was gone, she wasn't there anymore. I don't know and I don't care, I just want you back, Edward screamed. It's done, dude, get over it, Emmett told him. I can't, he screamed as stomped out the room. Leave him, Alice said. Aren't you guys supposed to be performing? Rosalie asked. Well, technically we are, I replied. They looked very confused. See, I put up an illusion, so the crowd thinks that we're playing even though we're not, I said. They understood. Sorry guys, but we have to go, I apologized. Will we meet you again? Jasper asked. Yeah. It's 'cause we have to meet back up with our other family members, I replied. Oh okay, Alice said. We'll see you guys in 2 days. By then, you guys can meet the rest of the gang, I said. Bye guys. They all shouted as they left the room. Bye, I shouted. You three can get a head start, we'll see you there, I said to Mitchie, Nick, and Andrew. Thanks Bells, they replied. Then they were out the door. Follow me, I said to Dylan. I walked out of the building and onto the road. I started walking to a field of grass with flowers and trees all around it as Dylan followed me. That was a stupid stunt you pulled out there, I said to him. No, it wasn't. I was just trying to show him that you're mine and not his, he shouted. I am yours. I snapped back at him, but he clearly wants you back, Bella. And I can't lose you, he whispered the last part. It just started raining. Well, guess what, I don't care. You need to understand, Dylan, I said to him. All that I understand is that he's gonna try to take you back and you would just be willing to go back to him, he shouted. How can you doubt my love? I yelled. I don't know anymore, Bella. I love you with all of my heart, but I can't help but feel like I'm going to lose you, he said as he looked down and played with my hands. That's when I saw it. I saw vulnerability in his eyes. Ah, Dylan. It was starting to pour, and we were now drenching in water. I pulled away from his hands and lifted his chin up. I began to sing. I'm standing on the bridge, I'm waiting on the dark. I thought that you'd be here by now. I looked deeply into his eyes. There's nothing but the rain. I lifted my hands from my sides. No footsteps on the ground. I'm listening, but there's no sound. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand? I held out my hand to him and he grabbed it. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I grabbed both of his hands and lifted them to my face, caressing them. I'm with you. I'm looking for a place. I'm searching for a face. I stroked his face. Is anybody here? I nodded to him in understanding. I know, cause nothing's going right and everything's a mess. And no one likes to be alone. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? We started dancing in the rain. We were now totally soaked. It's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand? He twirled me around. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I hugged him around the waist and started swaying with him. I'm with you. Oh, why is everything so confusing? Maybe I'm just out of my mind. Yeah, it's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand? We were now dancing and twirling around in the rain, having the time of our lives. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but We stopped dancing and I reached up to caress his perfect face. I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand. We intertwined both our hands and lifted them up in the air. Both of our wedding rings were glistening in the rain. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. I'm with you. Take me by the hand. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are. I wrapped my arms around his neck and looked deeply into his eyes. But I'm with you. I'm with you. And the song is from Avril Lavigne, and it's called I'm With You. When I stopped singing, I immediately gave him the most passionate kiss that we had ever shared. I'm so happy. Here we are in a beautiful field of grass dancing and kissing in the rain. This is the most romantic day in my life. We pulled away from our kiss and looked deeply into each other's eyes. I'm sorry, he whispered as our foreheads were against each other. You have nothing to be sorry for. It was only rational for you to feel threatened. But why would you doubt my love? Pain was evident in my voice. We were still in the same position. I don't know. I know you love me, but I couldn't help it, he said as he closed his eyes. He must have been waiting for the worst. Dylan, he still wouldn't look at me. Dylan, open your eyes and look at me. He did as was told. You're my only love. You and only you. No one can replace the love that I feel for you. Not the Cullens, not anybody, and especially not Edward. You have no reason to doubt my love, because without you love wouldn't even exist in my dictionary, I said to him. He captured me again in another heartbreaking kiss. As he kissed me, he lifted me off of the ground. I believe you. Never will I doubt your love ever again. He truly meant it. Good. 'Cause now we need to catch up with our family. I playfully walked away from him. He ran to me, grabbed my waist, and carried me as he swung me around. I laughed along with him. He finally settled me back on the ground as we shared another kiss. I love you, he whispered to me. As much as I love you? I asked. No, much more, he replied. Alice Pav, after we left them, we didn't really leave. We just hung out in some garden, until Edward decided to come back. Look who we have here, I said in a mocking voice. I don't need you going all bitchy on me right now, Alice, he grumbled. Just give it up. She's moved on, I replied. That's just it. I want her to move on with me. Not some random guy, he said. Have you ever thought of it this way? She's only known us for like what, a year, damn it. She's been with her family for over 120 years, Edward. 120 fucking years. If anyone here is the random guy, it would be you. There is no possible way you can get your lost love after she's fallen in love with someone else for a long time now. I know that it's hurting you for me to say this, but it is the truth. And you're just going to have a way to deal with it, I shouted at him. He kept quiet, but I knew that he was already processing what I said. It's the truth, and there is no way that my family, and I can get around it. She has a point, Edward, Esme said softly. Since when did she get here? Freaky, she and Carlisle always pop up in random moments. I didn't even know that they followed us here. His eyes snapped back to Esme. Disbelief crossed his face. What? He asked in disbelief. As much as I love Bella, she's not our Bella anymore. She's found a new family. No matter what you do or say, she still has way more history with them than she does with us, Esme replied. They're right, bro. Even though I want Bella back so badly, we all know that we can't. She belongs with them, Emmett added. We all stared at him, our jaws dropping to the ground. What? He asked, annoyed. Who knew you could be so deep? Jasper said as he started laughing. I have my moments, right Rose? He asked Rosalie. Sure? It turned out as more of a question. Thanks for believing in me, he said sarcastically. See, Edward? We all want her back, but we just can't. You're not the only who's hurting to see her with another family. I was about to add more but Rosalie cut me off. Life isn't fair, Edward. Whoever said that it was? I'm not trying to make you feel bad or anything, but you made your choice. If you really loved her enough, you would have been able to stop kissing Tanya no matter how good it felt. You pushed her away not only from yourself, but from us too. You're not the only one suffering, Rosalie screamed. It's about time someone put some sense into his head. How can you all just give up on her? We should be able to fight for her, he snapped back. You really want to know why? I shouted. He nodded. Because then she'll be happy. We'd rather have her happy in the arms of another family, than be miserable in ours, I screamed. How do you know that she won't be happy in our family, with me, he challenged. You're so damn stubborn, because she doesn't love you anymore, Edward. I could feel it. There was not 1 ounce of love in that room was towards you. It was for her brothers and her husband. It was Jasper who talked this time. But Edward was cut off as we heard some people approach the field. We were safely hidden in the woods. It was Bella and Dylan. They must have stayed back for a while. They shouldn't hear us from this distance. That was a stupid stunt you pulled out there, Bella said to him. Yes, it was, Edward growled. Shut up, I hissed. No, it wasn't. I was just trying to show him that you're mine and not his, Dylan shouted. She is mine, Edward sighed. No, she's not, I said to him. He narrowed his eyes at me. I just stuck my tongue out at him. I am yours. Bella snapped back at him. But he clearly wants you back, Bella. And I can't lose you, he whispered the last part. Ah. How sweet. It started raining, but they just stay put. You need to understand, Dylan, she said to him. All that I understand is that he's gonna try to take you back and you would just be willing to go back to him, he shouted. I can see where he is coming from. I would be jealous too if the same instance was happening with me and Jasper. How can you doubt my love? She yelled. It was so obvious that pain covered her voice. There's hope, Edward whispered with glee. No, there isn't, Jasper said. They're way too much in love. I don't know anymore, Bella. I love you with all of my heart, but I can't help but feel like I'm going to lose you, he said as he looked down and played with her hands. She looked softly into his eyes and her face was then full of understanding. It was starting to pour, and we were now drenching in water, including Bella and Dylan. Bella pulled away from his hands and lifted his chin up. She then began to sing. I'm standing on the bridge, I'm waiting on the dark. I thought that you'd be here by now. She looked deeply into his eyes. There's nothing but the rain. She lifted her hands from her sides, gesturing to the rain. No footsteps on the ground. I'm listening, but there's no sound. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? It's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand? She held out her hand to Dylan and he grabbed it. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. She grabbed both of his hands and lifted them to her face, caressing them. I'm with you. Ah, how sweet, I said to myself. I know, huh, Rosalie agreed. The whole family was now completely interested in the scene unraveling in front of us. Heck, even Edward. I'm looking for a place. I'm searching for a face. She stroked his face. Is anybody here? Bella nodded to him in understanding. I know, cause nothing's going right and everything's a mess. And no one likes to be alone. Isn't anyone trying to find me? Won't somebody come take me home? They started dancing in the rain. We were now totally soaked and so were they. It's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand? He twirled her around. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you. Bella hugged him around the waist and started swaying along with him. I'm with you. Oh, why is everything so confusing? She was still hugging him. Maybe I'm just out of my mind. Yeah, it's a damn cold night trying to figure out this life. Won't you take me by the hand? They were now dancing and twirling around in the rain, and it looked like they having the time of their lives. How I would wish to be in her spot right now, with Jasper as my man. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but They stopped dancing and she reached up to caress his face. I'm with you. Take me by the hand. They intertwined both their hands and lifted them up in the air. Both of their wedding rings were glistening in the rain. This is really romantic, Rosalie whispered. She nearly had tears in her eyes. Edward just snorted. He must not be taking this well. Take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are, but I'm with you, take me by the hand, take me somewhere new. I don't know who you are. She wrapped her arms around his neck and looked deeply into his eyes. But I'm with you. When she stopped singing, Bella immediately gave Dylan the most passionate kiss that I have ever seen in my life. They pulled away from their kiss and looked deeply into each other's eyes. I'm sorry, he whispered as their foreheads were against each other. You have nothing to be sorry for. It was only rational for you to feel threatened. But why would you doubt my love? Pain was evident in her voice. I don't know. I know you love me, but I couldn't help it, he said as he closed his eyes. He must have been waiting for the worst. Dylan, but he still wouldn't look at her. Dylan, open your eyes and look at me. He did as was told. You're my only love. You and only you. No one can replace the love that I feel for you. Not the Cullens, not anybody, and especially not Edward. You have no reason to doubt my love, because without you love wouldn't even exist in my dictionary, she said to him. He captured her again in another heartbreaking kiss. As he kissed her, he lifted her off of the ground. I believe you. Never will I doubt your love ever again. He truly meant it. Good. 'Cause now we need to catch up with our family. She playfully walked away from him. He ran to her, grabbed her by the waist, and carried her as he swung her around. Bella laughed along with him. He finally settled her back on the ground as they shared another kiss. I love you, he whispered to Bella. As much as I love you? She asked. No, much more, he replied. After that, they went into their car and drove away. That, I said, was, Rosalie added. The, Esme continued. Most awesomest thing ever, Emmett and Jasper shouted at the same time. They looked at each other and began laughing. Rosalie, Esme, and I had all smacked Emmett, Jasper, and Carlisle on their heads. Hey, they all shouted. How come we've never danced in the rain before? We all asked them in unison. You never asked, Jasper mumbled. I snorted. Why, Emmett, Rosalie said as she continuously tapped her feet on the floor. 'Cause I thought, you liked it when I kept it simple for you, he replied. Nice save, I thought. I do like it that way. But would it kill you to do something romantic every once in a while? Rose asked him. Sure, he replied. Well, if that's not enough proof, then I don't know what is, I said to Edward. You guys are right, maybe I should just let her be happy, he finally admitted. There's no maybe about it, Edward. You will let her be happy, okay? No matter what her choice is, Esme said to him. Thanks for helping me get through this, you guys, he said. No problem, we said in unison. Group hug, Emmett shouted, and we all hugged each other. Edward finally looked truly happy. He's finally let go. I'm proud of you, brother. That means a lot, Alice, he replied. He gave me another hug. Come on, we'll see them in 2 days. Then you'll be able to give your apologies, I said to Edward. I hope she'll accept them, he said with doubt. Don't worry, she will. I've seen it, I replied. Meanwhile, Tanya Pav bitch. She stole Edward from me again. No matter, I'll find a way to get her killed. After their stupid little moment in the dressing room, I came up with an idea. It seemed like they completely forgot about me already anyways, so I left the room and headed for Volterra. Surely, Arrow would want to kill her. I mean, come on, she's the most powerful vampire in the world. Which I definitely hate to admit. I arrived at the castle and met with Arrow. What brings you here, Tanya Denali? Arrow asked in a cheerful voice. I have important news to tell you, I replied. Now, what would that be? He asked. I met a girl, and she might be the most powerful vampire in the world. So powerful, that she could easily wipe you guys out, I said. I am like so excited now. Really now? He asked, seemingly interested. Who is she? It's Bella. Isabella Marie Swan or Parker, I don't really care. All I know is that she uses her powers to her advantage. And she might kill you guys, I said. Oh, his face dropped. Wait, what? How could he not be excited about this? Marcus and Kaus just had amused faces. No matter, we'll take care of this situation. Go back to your family, we'll contact you regarding this, Arrow replied. Of course, I left the room. Oh, this is gonna be good. Aeropov. I met a girl, and she might be the most powerful vampire in the world. So powerful, that she could easily wipe you guys out, she said. Really now? I asked, now interested. Who is she? It's Bella. Isabella Marie Swan or Parker, I don't really care. All I know is that she uses her powers to her advantage. And she might kill you guys, Tanya said. Oh, my face dropped. No matter, we'll take care of this situation. Go back to your family, we'll contact you regarding this, yeah right. Of course, she left the room. Is she stupid? Why the hell would I want to get rid of my own daughter? Yeah, you heard me right. She's my daughter. After my encounter with her, I immediately loved her as a daughter. I crowned her princess of the Volturi decades ago, but she chose to live with her family. She still holds her position, but all she does is enforce the law like we do, but only away from home. I especially loved her kids. I was ecstatic when she first introduced me to them. My very own grandkids. Marcus Pov, why the hell would we get rid of Bella? She is like the most awesomest niece ever. So selfless, carefree, and beautiful. And her kids, oh my. Kaus Pov is. She. Mentally. Retarded. Dmitry Pov. Did she say Bella? Awesome, we get to make a visit to Bella soon, I can't wait to see my nephew and niece again. Felix Pov, I skipped down the halls. Gay much? Not really, cuz I get to see Bella. Heidi Pov, yay. We get to see Bella. We get to see Bella. I sang this the whole entire day. And so did everyone in the whole castle. Bella Pov, I was just about to go take a shower when the phone rang. I picked it up. Hello? I asked. Bella, a smooth voice filled my ears. Bella Pov. Bella, a smooth voice filled my ears. Who is this? I asked. I can't believe you forgot about me already, this mystery person replied. Victoria? I screamed. Yup, she replied, popping the P. Yeah, that's right. Victoria and I became very good friends once she finally realized that James never truly loved her. So she no longer had a reason to hate me anymore. Although, she still hated Edward with a much more passion than before, because of what he did to me. Oh me gosh, how are you? I said quickly. Slow down, Bella. I was just wondering how you were doing, she replied. Everything's great, so is the family, but guess what? What? She asked. The Cullens are back, I said. There was silence. Hello? I asked multiple times, but there still was no answer. Just as I was about to put the phone back down, my door slammed open. You're freaking kidding me, Bella. They left you and you're sitting there being happy-go-lucky, Victoria screamed. How in the bloody hell did you get here so fast? I was only a few miles away. I was already going to come and visit you. Ah. You're getting me sidetracked. Now answer my question, she demanded. It's only actually Edward, Vic. The other Cullens are fault-free, I assured her. But they still left you, didn't they? She challenged. Well, now that I think about it, she has a pretty damn good point. Hey, Bells, you have a... Oh never mind, I see you've seen her already, Dylan said. Both of you guys come down when you're done, okay? I nodded. He left to go downstairs. Love you, I shouted. Love ya too, he replied from downstairs. Oops. I completely forgot about Vicky. I turned to look at her and she was tapping her foot as she glared at me. Well? She asked. You have a good point. I never thought of it that way, I said, then I was in deep thought. I'm going to give them hell when I see them, and you will not stop me, she ordered. I don't mind. Be my guest. Do your worst on them, I said. Come on, I linked arms with her and we went downstairs. Victoria. My whole family shouted, as they each gave her a hug. How are my favorite godchildren? Vicky asked. We're your only godchildren. We have to be your favorite and we're great Aunt Vicky, Jane and Alex said to her. I allowed Victoria to be the godmother of my children. She absolutely adored them and she was really supportive back then when I was still getting over the slimy motherfucking bastard who sucks his own dick, as Victoria says. Harsh you say? I say not. Dylan, she said formally. Victoria, he returned her tone of voice. Come here you, she ran over to him and gave him a big bone-crushing hug. Nice to know you missed me that much, Vicky, he joked. Of course I did. Victoria completely adored Dylan. She's been Team Dylan since she first met him. It's a good thing though, I really thought that she was going to be all OPBS on me. OPBS means over obsessive protective big sister. So, what brings you here good, old Victoria? Mitchie asked. To see you guys silly, she replied enthusiastically. Who are you and what have you done to Vic? We all asked. What? She said with a lazy grin. Before you were all emo-ish, Anna said. Now you're all smiling, there's no tomorrow, Nick continued. And you haven't even teased me about anything, Andrew finished. I've changed for the better, she said in a serious tone. We all ended laughing together. Just kidding, like I could ever change my ways, she said. Got any food? Fridge, Kiana replied. Vicky shares the same diet as us, so she's not very evil anymore. As she was about to open the fridge, Andrew blocked her way. Get out of my way, Andy, she seethed. No, you're going to eat all of our food. You always do, he whined. Andy, 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 she sang his name for about 3 minutes. Fine, damn it, he gave up and gave her access to the fridge. Andrew hates it when Vicky calls him Andy. He says that it makes him sound gay. No it doesn't, Andy is a cute nickname. Hey you, Dylan grabbed my waist. Hey yourself, I turned around and gave him a kiss. So you promise that you'll never act like that again? I asked. Was his reply. That is not a promise. I raised my eyebrows at him. Okay fine, I promise, he dragged on the promise. Pinky promise? I asked as I raised my pinky at him. Pinky promise, he assured as he linked our pinkies together. So cute. I knew there was a reason I liked you, Victoria sang. Why thank you, Dylan replied in a British accent. I nearly moaned at the sound of his voice. He just merely smirked at me. Grr. How long you staying for Vic? I asked. Sometimes she stays for a week, 3 days, it always changes. Forever, she yelled. Really? We all asked. She nodded. What made you change your mind? Steph asked. Before, no matter how many times we begged her, she still insisted on being a nomad. What's up with the change of heart? I decided that I don't want to be alone anymore, she replied. Finally, I screamed as I hugged her. So I'm welcome then? Always, I replied. Andrew groaned. Great, now she's going to tease me even more. And I'm proud, she said. Aren't the Cullens coming today? Dylan asked. I groaned too. That completely slipped my mind. After our encounter at the concert, I gave them our address and told them to meet us today. I completely forgot, I replied. I'm going to give them hell, Victoria then said out of the blue. Who's with me? She asked. Everyone stood up, except me. Come on Bella, it's going to be fun, Mitchie whined. He gave me his best puppy dog eyes and his best pout. Damn that face. It's just too cute to resist. Fine, I'm in. Just stop looking at me like that, I demanded. Any suggestions? Anna asked. Oh, I got one, Andrew said. We all looked at him gesturing to move on. We can put makeup on their faces while they sleep, he said. We all gave him a you've got to be kidding me look. What? He asked. Idiot, they can't sleep, Mitchie said. Oh sorry, I forgot, Andrew apologized. Amateur, Dylan coughed. That's not nice, I playfully smacked him on the chest. I thought you liked me naughty, he asked huskily. Yeah to me, but not to them. Say sorry, I demanded. And what if I don't? He challenged. I gave him a you really want me to answer that look, he hesitated. Sorry, he mumbled. Mitchie, Nick, and Vicky were on the verge of exploding. I'm sorry. What? Andrew was mocking him, I just knew it. Sorry, Dylan said again. Can't hear you, Andy gestured to his ears. I said sorry, he finally said louder. Whipped, Mitchie, Nick, and Victoria shouted, as they erupted into a fit of laughter. Hey, I'm not the only one, Dylan replied. True dat, the boys replied smiling at their wives. Anna, Kiana, and Steph smiled back. I'm my own woman, Vicky proudly, and I can't wait to play matchmaker for you, I replied. She glared at me. It's time for you to settle down, old lady, I joked. I'm not old, she defended. Yeah, if you count being 317 years old young. Hence, the word old, I replied. Fine, do what you want, but he better be cute, understood? she asked. Sure, I said. So plans? I asked. I got a good one, Victoria stated. For all they know, I'm still out to get you, right? I nodded. How about we fake that I'm here to kill you, then you'll beg for your life. She paused for a moment, then offer me to kill you instead of your family. They'll go crazy and try to protect you. There's no possible way that they can see this coming, she continued. Good plan, we all said. Let's put it into action. Stay outside until you see them, then come barging in, I suggested. I hope Edward gets hell for this. Then the doorbell rang. Speak of the devil, and the devil shall appear, Kiana murmured. Go. I sent to Victoria in her head. She nodded and jumped out of the window. I plastered on my fake smile and answered the door. Hey guys. Bella. Esme breathed and hugged me. I returned her hug. Nice to see you again, Esme, and you too, Carlisle. I gave a hug too. Bella. Alice and Emmett shouted at the same time. They ran over to me to give me a hug. I get to go first, Emmett demanded. No, me, Alice said. I get to go first. I miss her more, Emmett shouted. No, I do. Alice seethed. Do not, Emmett. Do too, Alice. Do too, Emmett. Thank you, she sang. Then she went over to hug me. Damn it, I thought it would work, Emmett mumbled. I went over to him and gave him a hug as well. I also gave Jasper and Rosalie a hug. Edward, I said. Look, Bella, I'm so sorry. If I had no. He was cut off as the front door slammed open. Let the show begin. Victoria, I screamed in horror. Good job, Bella. I sound convincing enough. My lying skills have been improved for the better. Bella, you will pay, she seethed. Okay, how much money do you want? I'm having fun with this. Touché. She thought to me. How dare you make a fool out of me? You will pay for killing James. She paused for a moment and looked to glare at Edward. After all, I said, a mate for mate. Damn girl. You got skills. I sent to Vicky. Why thank you, she replied. Hey guys, it's showtime. I said to my family. I'm no longer his mate, I said. I don't care. You were still the cause of James's death, she shouted. I pretended to flinch. The Cullens caught my action. Good. Kill me instead, Edward offered. Why would I kill you? From what I heard, you practically killed her, she pointed to me. I still love her, he said. No, kill me instead. Don't touch anyone, I whispered. Why, Bella? Why? Everyone said. Wow, dramatic much. No, Bella. I won't lose you, Dylan pleaded. I'm sorry, but I have to do this. I love you, I said as I gave in to Victoria. He actually had tears in his eyes. Wow, he must be taking this seriously. This won't hurt a bit, Victoria said. As she was about to rip my head off, the Cullens smashed her into our wall. I couldn't take it anymore, and apparently neither could my family. We ended up erupting in laughter. I was laughing so hard that I had to grip onto my sides to balance myself. Everyone looked about the same, Victoria too. The Cullens looked at us like we were crazy. Nice job, Vicky. I gave her a high five. You too. I loved the, how much money do you want? That was hilarious, she said. We were still laughing. Awesome job, guys, I said. A little too dramatic though, don't you think? Nope, they replied. Can someone tell us what is going on? Alice and Rosalie yelled in frustration. Vicky would never kill me, right? I asked. Right, except for when you steal my clothes, she replied. I grinned at her. We just kinda wanted to get back at you. I guess we had that coming, Emmett said. Now this is what I call family bonding, a voice said from the doorway. Dylan. Get down here, it's time for school. Mitchie yelled from downstairs. He just knows how to annoy me. I groaned. Another day in school. I don't even know why they insist on going to school. Coming, I replied. I got changed and looked at myself in the mirror. For a vampire, I actually have a russet-colored skin. I was wearing a black versus neck with jeans. I looked decent enough. I walked down the stairs to meet my family. Finally, Kiana yelled. Yeah, whatever, I replied. Be more enthusiastic, Dylan. Anna said. I don't see why you guys insist on going to school, I whined. You need to find a woman, dude, Nick said. I glared at him. I don't need a woman, Nick, I replied. Yes you do, they all replied. Whatever, it's not like I'll find one anytime soon, I mumbled. I grabbed my got ready and drove ourselves to school. We met up with Ms. Cope and got our timetables. Then we just decided to hang out until the bell rang. See you guys later, Mitchie and I said. See ya, they replied. Where to? Mitchie asked. Math, we both groaned. We entered the room and introduced ourselves. All in all, it was a really boring class. I already knew everything the teacher was talking about. After math class, I looked for my next class. I could already hear gossip about the new kids, as they say. The rest of my classes passed by quickly. It was lunch already, not that I needed to eat. Hey Dylan, let's go in the cafeteria, Andrew said to me. I'll meet you guys there, I replied. Hurry up, Stephanie said. I walked out of the building and got my guitar for my car. I found the nearest tree and sat down as I leaned against it. I started to play a song that I composed, yet I had no lyrics to it. I just couldn't find the right words to it. I closed my eyes and let the music flow through my ears. I was so into the song that I didn't notice anyone walk up to me. This heart it beats for only you. My heart is yours, a beautiful voice sang. My eyes snapped open and I stared at the beautiful woman in front of me. She had a creamy skin complexion, shiny mahogany, chocolate brown hair, and a heart-shaped face. She also had beautiful chocolate brown eyes, luscious kissable lips, and had curves in the right places. She noticed my stare and looked down as she blushed. How did you come up with those lyrics? It sounded really good, I asked. It just came to me, and thanks, but I'm not a really good singer, she replied. Yes, you were, and it seems as though you could be a songwriter as well, I said. She once again looked down and blushed. Oh, how I loved that blush. It made her look 1,000 times more extravagant. Thanks, she said, still looking down. How come you are not with your siblings? How did she know that I had siblings? Oh right, small school. Gossip travels fast. Sometimes I just like to get away and get lost in my music, I replied as I tapped on my guitar. You remind me of another vampire I met a long time ago. She immediately put her hands on her mouth, realizing what she had just said. Wait, vampires. She knew of vampires before, but how? The Volturi must have killed her by now. How is she still alive? And who told her about us? Are they stupid? How could they endanger such a beautiful creature? Why, you know about us? Vampires? I asked, shocked. She nodded. I dated one, thinking he loved me. Yet all that time, he was fucking another vampire. I fooled myself into thinking that someone as beautiful as him could love an ordinary girl like me, she said as she was on the verge of tears. That bastard. He has no idea what he lost. I can't believe someone could give up someone like her. You are not ordinary. You are beautiful, can you not see that? I said, truly meaning it, but I had no idea how it came out of my mouth. Too bad I can't take it back anymore. Tears were now streaming down her face. You don't mean that, she said. I am ordinary. That is why everyone that I love always leaves me. How could she think this? Is this what her ex told her? That she is not good enough for anyone? That she is ordinary? There is no way in hell that she could be ordinary. That is not true. The way you were singing a while ago is not something an ordinary girl could do. Your voice sounded like bells and wind chimes, I replied. She laughed and gave me a genuine smile. I couldn't help but return it. What's so funny? I asked. Oh, it's because my name is Bella and you just said that my voice sounded like bells. It was just ironic, she said. You were weird, I said. You were just crying a while ago and now you're laughing. So I've been told. I guess I'm just PM Sing? It turned out as more of a question. I laughed really loudly. Loud enough for my siblings to check up on me. What's going on here? Anna asked. Hey guys, this is Bella. She knows about us. I introduced Bella to them. They all smiled her. Good. They better treat her well, or else. I'm Andrew, 18, Andrew said. Anna, Andrew's mate, 17, Anna said. Nick, 19, Nick. Stephanie, but you can call me Steph. Oh, and I'm Nick's mate, 18, Stephanie said happily. Sometimes she could get really hyper. Talk about a vampire on crack. I'm Mitchie, 19, Mitchie said. As I looked back and forth between them two, I noticed that they looked a lot alike. They could pass for twins. And last but not least, I'm Kiana. Mitchie's mate, 19, Kiana had said. She turned to look at me. I'm sorry, but you never told me your name, she said. Oh, how stupid of me. I forgot to tell her my name. It's Dylan, 19, I said. I was about 7 inches taller than her. It's nice to meet you guys, she said with a smile. We could pass for twins, Mitchie said. Yeah, I noticed, Bella said while laughing. So how do you know about us vampires? Anna asked her. Way to be blunt, Anna. She told us of all that had happened. She told us about the werewolves, the Cullens, and all about Edward and his stupid lies. I growled. How could anyone ever do that to her? All of the girls ran to her and hugged her. No one should ever go through what you did, Kiana said. If we see the Cullen dude, we'll beat them up gladly for you Bells, Nick said. She grinned widely. She looks cute when she grins. Then again, when is she not cute? What's got you grinning so wide? Andrew asked. It's because you called me Bells. No one has called me that in a long time, she said. I know that it is my duty to say this, and I'm pretty sure that no one will object, so welcome to the family, Bella. Mitchie shouted. Hey, I wanted to do that. We had a little group hug and then she looked back at me. We'll leave you guys for now, Anna said while winking at her. She grinned back. Wait. What did I miss? Since when were they good friends, and what the hell did that wink mean? So, she said. I really like you, I blurted out. What the hell, stupid? You do? She asked. Yeah, I whispered. I feel so embarrassed now. But why? I am no one special, she said. There she goes again with the whole, I'm just a plain Jane. Didn't you hear my speech a while ago, Bella? I meant every single word. Your beautiful blush makes my dead heart flutter, and the way you sang. It was the most beautiful sound I've heard in my whole entire existence, I said, looking deeply into her eyes. Damn, did I just say that? Surprisingly, I meant it. You mean it? She asked in shock. Yes, I replied. I then leaned into her and kissed her. Sparks went off. It was a slow and passionate kiss. I found my fingers tangled up in her hair, pulling her closer. She was doing the exact same thing. I pulled away and allowed her to breathe. Wow, she said while breathing heavily. So what does this make us? I asked her. Whatever you want to make out of it, she replied. Will you be my girlfriend? I asked. Please say yes. Yes. She tackled me to the ground. The rest of the gang came out. You better take care of my sister, I heard Mitchie shout. She ran and hugged him. I am your sister now? She asked. Hey, not only his, but all of ours, Kiana said. Thank you guys so much, she said. No problem, Bells, Andrew said while smirking at me. Aw, little Dylan is in Louvre, Andrew taunted. Yes, I am. So what? I replied. I remember when you used to be so out of love. You even said yourself that you'd never ever love anyone else again. What the hell happened to that? He said. I don't know. I just feel so attached to her and I never want to let her go, I replied. When did you become a girl? He joked. Shut up, I mentally growled. Fine, gosh pansy pants, he said. We finished talking and I heard Bella and Stephanie talking. What are they doing? She asked Stephanie. Oh, Andrew is telepathic. He's having a private conversation with Dylan, she said. Oh, what are all of your powers? She asked excitedly. Okay, so Anna has invisibility. Kiana can shapeshift. I can change people's appearances. Nick can cut a person's senses off. Mitchie just has incredible strength. Andrew is telepathic, and Dylan can fly, Stephanie said dreamily. I wish I could fly, she said. Too bad you can't have it, I said to her. Shut up, she said. Ha ha ha, Bella Pav. Now this is what I call family bonding, a voice said from the doorway. We all turned around, shocked at the sound of the voice. There stood right before our eyes was Tanya. I wonder where she went. What do you want? I hissed at her. It's not me who wants something from you, she said evilly. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I asked her. She stepped aside from her spot and revealed the Volturi. Honey, Tanya came to us asking us to kill you. Isn't that just plain stupid? Maybe we could use this as a prank. You in? Daddy, Arrow thought. I made sure that all of the Volturi's thoughts were blocked from the Cullen's powers. Does everyone else know about this? I asked him. Yes, they do. I told them to go along whatever you do, he replied. Excellent. I mentally rubbed my hands together evilly. What the hell are you guys doing here? I thought I told all of you to leave me and my family alone, I shouted at them. Don't think that we would have let you off easy, Uncle Kaus sneered. Hey Uncle K. I sent to him, hello Isabella. Nice to see you again, he replied. Wait, what did you do? Alice asked. You don't want to know, I said in a cold voice as I continued to glare at the Volturi. What did she do? The rest of the Cullens asked the Volturi, all except Edward. He seemed to be occupied in his own little world. He must be trying to break through my shield. Well, good luck with that. We tried to persuade her into joining us, but she refused. Not only did she refuse, but she killed about a third of our guard, Uncle Marcus said as he seemed to be more interested. How come we never heard of it? Carlyle asked. Do you think it would have been good for our reputation if everyone heard that we were almost slaughtered by just one little girl? Dimitri snapped at him. What's up, Demi? I said in a gangster voice. Yo little Mac, how's it going? He replied in the same manner. You're not kidding? Jasper and Emmett asked dumbfoundedly. No they're not, I said smiling at them. And she almost killed me too, Felix said out of nowhere. You're fucking serious? She almost killed you? You guys are all lying, there is no possible? Felix cut Emmett off by tugging on his shirt. He tugged at his shirt and showed Emmett a scar near his neck. Oops. Yeah, that happened one time when we were training, and I lost control of my powers. I kinda maybe caused him to get hit by lightning. I said sorry like a gazillion times. No freaking way. All the Cullens shouted. Yes way, I said mocking them. And now, we've come back for revenge, Daddy said. How come you never told me about this? Tanya asked the Volturi. Because it's none of your business, Uncle Marky snapped back. Well whatever, just get on with the killing, she said. So you did this? You were the one who told them to come here, I screamed at her. She looked scared for a second but regained her composure. Yeah, it was me. What are you gonna do about it? She asked tauntingly. Did you not just hear about what happened? If I could do that to the precious Volturi, think of what I could do to a puny little vamp like you. I asked her as I advanced slowly. I could visibly see her gulp. You wouldn't, she stuttered. Would I now? I asked, still advancing. The Volturi wouldn't let you, she tried to say in a confident tone. Too bad she failed. You really think they'd care? You were nothing but an informer to them. They could care less if I killed you right here and now, I said in a sinister voice. Arrow, she yelled to them. She has a point, he said. I grabbed her by the neck and smacked her into the wall. Bella, Esme screamed. I paid no attention to her. Did you really think that you could get rid of me that easily? I said in her face. I threw onto the floor. Stop it. For the first time I heard Edward's voice. I felt myself being thrown into a wall. I heard my whole family growl. They stood in front of me and crouched in a defensive manner. All of my family, which included the Volturi. You don't fucking touch my wife like that, Dylan yelled as he pounced on Edward. I saw Tanya trying to get out. Oh hell no you don't, I grabbed her and gave her to Daddy. Hold her and make sure she doesn't escape, I said to him. He nodded. Hey Felix and Demi, I said to them. Yes? They asked. We're on a mission, I said to them. Awesome. They gave each other high fives. The Cullens looked at me confusingly. They should be. What's the mission, little Mac? Demi asked. It's called Mission Make Sure Dylan Doesn't Kill Edward, I said to them. But why? Felix whined. 'Cause he deserves more torture than just being killed in a matter of seconds, I grinned at them. Sure, why not? They went to go grab Dylan and Edward. Demi held Dylan as Felix held Edward. I went over to Dylan and began rubbing his forearms soothingly. After a matter of seconds, he calmed down. I took him in for a hug. No worries, I looked up and gave him a cheeky smile. I separated from him and went over to Edward. If you ever touch me like that again, I will rip you to shreds myself. Comprende? I asked. He nodded hesitantly. Hello again, I returned to the rest of the Cullens. They still looked confused. What the hell just happened? Rosalie asked. Daddy, why don't you tell them? I asked Arrow. Daddy? All of the Cullens asked. Yes, you see, a century ago, we encountered Bella and her family. We all immediately fell in love with her. She became a daughter to me, a niece to Kaus and Marcus, and a sister to the whole guard. She then became the Princess of Volterra. She still holds the position but she just works away from home, Daddy explained for me. I heard of rumors about a princess, but I didn't expect it to be Bella, Carlisle said. Well, there are lots of things you don't know about me, I said. So why does Dimitri call you Little Mac? Emmett asked out of the blue. He seemed really curious. You'll love this story, Demi says to them. I smacked my hand to my forehead and began saying a string of profanities under my breath. I hated this damn story. Okay, so do you guys know of our change of diet? He asked the Cullens. They shook their head. Well, we eat human food now. Bella has a power that lets us eat human food as it turns into blood once we bite into it. It's pretty cool really, Demi continued. But what does that have to do with anything? Emmett asked impatiently. I'm getting there. He glared at Emmett for a bit then continued. So one day I had a bet with Bella. Our bet was that I told her that she couldn't eat a Big Mac from McDonald's in one bite. Well, you see, Bella here is really competitive. She said that she could do it. So we went to go buy a few Big Macs for us to eat. I thought that their Big Macs would be huge, hence the word, big. But when we opened them, they were tiny as hell. Well, obviously she won the bet, so ever since I've called her Little Mac, he finished. Why do you keep telling this to everyone who asks? I asked him. I haven't even gotten to the best part, Demi continued. Oh no, not this part of the story. I kept my face hidden in Dylan's chest. I could tell that he was trying to stifle his laugh, but failed miserably. I glared at him and he immediately shut up. Dylan was there to witness the incident. So anyways, she popped the whole burger into her mouth. She ended up choking on it and I would never let that down, he finished as he got the whole room full of laughs. It was not funny. I narrowed my eyes at him. Yes it was, he replied as he doubled over in another fit of laughter. Grandpa, Jane and Alec yelled as they gave Daddy a hug. They also went to go hug Uncle Kay and Marcus. Hey, how are my awesome grandchildren? The three of them asked. We're great. They began to babble on about what they have been up to in the past years. We missed you guys, Daddy said as he twirled them around in a hug. You too, they said through giggles. So what do we do with her? Daddy asked about Tanya. I don't know. What do you think? I asked him back. It's not like she's much of a threat, he said. All right then. So Cullens, any questions? I asked. By the look of their faces it seemed as though they had millions of questions running through their heads. I just noticed that Edward was still quiet. What cat got your tongue? I asked him. He shook his head. I just laughed my ass off. So how long you guys staying for? I asked my Volturi family. We have to return soon but Felix, Dimitri, Chelsea, and Heidi insist on staying with you guys for a while, Uncle Kay said. Heidi. Chelsea. I ran over to them and gave them a huge hug. I didn't even notice you guys there. Nice to know that we're loved, Chelsea joked. We must leave now, Daddy announced. Bye guys, hope to see you again, I shouted to everyone. Bye Bella, the guard responded. They immediately left. I sighed and plopped myself on the couch, bringing Dylan with me. Bella? I heard Alice ask. Yes, I asked. Can we talk? All of us, she stated. I nodded my head. So you guys, how long you staying for? I asked Demi, Felix, Chelsea, and Heidi. A year, they said. Awesome, I can finally have some male bonding time. Mitchie pumped his fist into the air. That was the first time my family has spoken this whole time. What do you call the times you spend with us? Andrew and Nick asked. Sorry guys, but you guys are like practically girls, he said to them. Great. Just great. A Demi plus a Felix plus a Mitchie equals total hell. Unless I'm part of it, I groaned. Why would that be? Jasper asked. They do the most stupid pranks that can get anyone infuriated, I said. Well, you didn't seem so mad when I interrupted Felix. That's for another day, I glowered at him. Chelsea and Heidi, Steph, Anne, and Kiana shouted, long time no see. You guys too, they replied. I turned back to the Cullens. Dylan seemed to tense, so I put my arms around his waist comfortingly as I assured him. He began to relax. Time for our discussion, I pointed to the Cullens. Boy, this is gonna take a while. Bella Pav. Ask away, I told the Cullens. How did you get turned into a vampire? Alice asked. 3 years after you left, I saw the Cullens flinch, 7 new students arrived at Forks High. Those people were actually vampires, who are now my family. I became close to one of them. That vampire is Dylan right here. A week after, he proposed to me, and the minute I asked him to change me, he immediately did so. How could you have been so selfish? What about Charlie or Jacob? Edward shouted. Fucker. What about you, huh? How could you have been so selfish to not think about me when you decided to kiss Tanya back? Jacob was happy with his imprint and I said goodbye to my dad before leaving. So don't assume that you know me because you don't. During my outburst, Dylan held me back from attacking Edward. How did you and Dylan meet? Rosalie asked. I was out in the garden when I heard a guitar playing. I saw him leaning against a tree playing his guitar. I started singing, then we locked eyes. It kinda went from there, I finished. So romantic, Rosalie sighed dreamily. And the Volturi? Emmett asked. My family and I, the Cullens flinched again, went to Volterra for vacation. We ended up meeting the Volturi and we lived with them for a couple of years. I turned to grin at Dimitri, Felix, Chelsea, and Heidi. They ended up softening up to us. So I became the princess of the Volturi and Dylan became the prince. Prince? Everyone shouted. You never told us that Dad was the Volturi's prince? Alex shouted. Yeah, Mom. Jane said. You told us no shit about that, Kiana yelled. What the hell? Anna shouted. I've never heard of a prince, Carlisle stated. Yeah, it was supposed to be confidential, but who cares, I added. Why didn't you tell us? Nick asked. Because, you're already living with the princess, aren't you? Your lives would be in greater danger if others found out that you had the prince too, I explained. That makes sense, Andrew stated. No shit, Sherlock, Victoria commented. Any more questions? I asked. I do. If you Cullens really loved Bella, then why did you leave her? Who cares if Edward no longer loved her? You didn't have to follow his decisions. You could have stayed, Victoria hissed. It was complicated, Jasper said. Complicated my ass. You had a choice. All of you. But you all chose to leave. And now you're all here asking Bella for forgiveness that none of you deserve. Vic yelled even louder. We thought it was for the best. We didn't want her to suffer seeing us every day as a remembrance of me, Edward sighed. Look how that turned out. It doesn't matter anymore. I should thank you actually. If it wasn't for you, Bella would not have the family she has now, Vicky finally finished. She has the Volturi, Felix said. And she has us, Stephanie said. I don't think she needs you any longer, Mitchie stated. Bella? Esme asked. I'm sorry, but they're right. I just can't accept you anymore. Now that I think of it the way Vicky puts it, I do have every right to abandon you the way you did to me, I finally said. Really? Alice asked. I nodded. You bitch, my brother has suffered for so long because of you and you're just going to leave him like this, she yelled at me. How dare you? What about me, huh? What about how I felt when the closest family I had abandoned me without much of a goodbye? All the pain I felt, I yelled back at Alice. That was low, Alice, and you know it, Rosalie said for me. Stay away from my wife, all of you. You don't deserve her forgiveness. The only people I accept is Rosalie and Emmett. Now leave, Dylan demanded. Can we stay with you? Rosalie asked. What? I stuttered. We don't want to live with them anymore. We've been pushed around for way too long. Rosalie and I wanted to stay here with you, but they wouldn't let us, Emmett pleaded. Is this true? I asked Carlisle. He shamefully nodded his head. Yes, you can. But only Rosalie and Emmett. I hate the rest of you. Now leave, I ordered. They left my house with their heads hung low, so? Vicky asked. Go ahead, I told her. Yay, I'm so happy that you guys joined us, Victoria said as she hugged Rosalie and Emmett. They tensed. Bet returned her hug after a while. You don't hate us? Emmett asked. Well, I did. But I think that it takes a lot of guts to abandon the family that you've had for so long. So I'm going to do my best to make you feel welcome, she exclaimed. Thanks, Rosalie said. We spent the rest of the day hanging out together. This was where I wanted to be for the rest of my eternity. With a family that loved and cherished me. I love you, I said to Dylan. I love you too, he gave me a kiss. Where my heart will forever be. The end. Thanks for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe for more such videos. And drop your reviews and new story ideas in comment section.